In theory, communism is awesome, but in practice, it does not work.
I
changed things to fix that.
And it didn't work.
It didn't work.
I will say that's I would say that is karma for making that joke in the modern TTRPG space, because it's probably not going to be well received.
I mean, I've been using that joke for about 15 years as a circus performer. In circus, it's all about theory and practice. But anyway, there's something circus related in that. That was one of my monologues. Anyway, welcome to the Circus of the Broken Chain. Welcome to Goblin Cave TV. This is our Pathfinder2 Revised edition, or just 2E edition of the Extinction Curse campaign. The artwork was done by Hikuri Chibi. Check her out at bestokecc.com.au. The intro music was done by Lorian Ross. Send lots of money or just listen to lots of music on SoundCloud and all the other parts, all the places you find musics to download and to not to download, because that would be wrong.
Well, I do plan on having a bit more of a liberal release for my album, but we'll see about that.
Ooh, you going Dr. Goblin style, just like releasing everything for free?
Kinda, yeah. I've been inspired by the work of an artist called De Ungehelholm or something. I forget. He's a Norwegian artist who releases all of his artwork royalty free, for reasons of because copyright is actually bad for art. And I've been like, this guy's talking some sense. I might try some of this.
But copyright is so good for Disney.
Exactly. And
tragically, copyright was created to encourage artists to share their stuff. And sadly, it's been co-opted by Disney and other large companies. Hi, I used to work for DeviantArt and did copyright and moderation enforcement. So yes, I very angry about the status of this.
Anyone else want to jump into copyright bandwagon?
No? Anything that's regulated will be used for the majority. And I don't mean majority as in majority of the people. I mean majority as in majority of the money.
So you're talking about the man.
Or the mouse, as the case may be.
Not how I'd
squeak.
With that said, the only thing else is Syrinscape will be using the background audio, and you can donate to the channel to help out our players. Every donation you make, we only ask for $1 or 100 bits. It goes to our players, gives them a hero point, which can be spent on rerolls or hero cards. If you subscribe to the channel, everybody gets 5, and if you gift subscribe, if you subscribe to the channel, everybody gets 1 hero point, and if you gift subscribe, everybody gets 2, but we max out at 5, and currently we're on 4 for most people and 3 for K, I believe.
3 for me too.
Oh, that's the reason why. Never mind.
So wait, no, K's on 4.
I'm pretty sure I used it to do something bad.
Yeah. Which means I get 3 too. But I think that's about all that type of stuff. Let's do our introductions and let's get into our story for the day. So, MrLiveProducer.
Hi. I'm MrLiveProducer. You can play Jake Blaze and Fury, and he's going through a bit of a journey at the moment. So hopefully it'll either be good or really bad. So yeah, it's going to be fun.
But hopefully entertaining.
And
always entertaining.
Always entertaining.
Del?
Hi everyone, I'm Del. I'm playing Lieriel the Liberated, the Elven Asmar escape artist and cleric of Calistria, and I'm still trying to figure out what I used it for because I feel like it was funny.
I think you were getting the money. It was something about getting into there, getting the trade bars or something.
I think I was lying about something. Because I see a failed deception and then another one, and I'm pretty sure that's what it was for. I think I was lying about something.
Because it was funny.
I'll continue thinking.
Okay.
You can always watch last week's episode and figure it out.
Leave comments on the
Hey all, I am Kay. I am playing Uaine, the enchanting equilibrist, the My Little Pony tiefling, and I just drew their card spread because they are an astrologist, which I have reskinned as tarot cards, and they have 3 major arcana pulls for today, and
I don't know the
yikes.
significance of that.
I get to blow everybody up.
It means past, present, and future are all pulling very hard in their own directions.
So net
Okay.
neutral.
Net neutral with all of the stress and strain.
Exactly. Net neutral, which means it's essentially a torture rack.
Hi.
Lorian?
Hi, I'm Lorian Ross. Here, Happy New Year. I wasn't here last week, but I am back. I'll be playing Azzy, the Kobold Kineticist. I'm looking forward to picking up where we left off last year and catching up with what's gone on last week. A little bit of words. There we go. And
So what happened last week? Anyone want to fill Lorian in for that?
I did watch the VOD,
Oh, okay, then I don't have to do that.
but I
you
don't
can
remember much.
You watch it very late at night, like it is right now. So our players have now gained the attention of whatever was haunting Upper Vandy. And in gaining that attention, they're starting to have nightmares. But it's not just the players, but also those around them. And the last one to have a nightmare, well, you don't really know for sure, but the last reaction was Kelkak, your new HR department for the Circus. Also, a Barkhurst, which you still don't know is a Barkhurst, just a really powerful evil creature who has a traumatic backstory. Also linked to the same Circus, you also have a traumatic backstory too. So, after knocking him out, or them out, don't really know. I think we're opening the scene at night in the small little bushes, or small little crops of trees near the caravans that have been travelling over the countryside south to Castellan-Lee. Just as Kalkak has been knocked out and everyone's going, what's going on? And I think the comment was, remember how hard it was the first few times we
He was
faced it?
really easy to knock out now.
Might me to put some levels into Kalkak at some point.
Greater Barkhurst.
Oh,
He already
no.
was a greater Barkhurst.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
An even greater Barhurst.
He already was.
A greatest
I think
Barkhurst.
if you go
The bestest
on
Barhurst.
Archives of Nethys, you should be able to
Scale.
make it elite.
Yeah.
And that bumps up their skills sometimes.
Yeah.
And
I think there's
Love
the scales that you can keep on pushing up. But no,
Yeah.
he was already a greater Barkhurst. He was already a challenge at the start of book 2. You're
but
midway
now we're
through
at
book
the
3.
start of book 3.
You're midway through.
Are we though?
Midway.
We're midway
really?
through book 3. We still haven't gone an extra level yet.
Yeah, that's my point. Like, we haven't leveled up since book 2. We're still at the start. We've only gone 1 Aeon Tower out of 4. We're still at the start.
Um,
4 left, 3 in this book.
Yeah.
Yeah.
so unless there's a scene that's like there, I guess like
Well,
I'm
is,
actually unconscious. We can just move on to the morning or move on to the
Oh,
traveling.
I think was it loud? This
Yes.
scuffle.
Growling, ferocious.
Well, to be fair,
I slept through
Uaine
it.
slept through it. Lieriel, Jake, and Fidget were already awake. So, like, medium loud? How light of a sleeper is Azzy?
Also,
Is he
to be
sleeping
fair,
outside or
loud?
is he in a caravan?
to be fair, there's a large campsite of like the the circus on the move. So you might be close, you might be distant. This is up to you to be how close you want to be, and if you want to be awake or not.
I think he probably would be a light sleeper, at least recently, at least at this point in his life. So definitely, after he gets knocked out, there's a rush of like wind, and you just see charging in. It's like, I'm fighting. What's going on? Is that Calcake?
Yeah, he had a bad dream.
Is anyone hurt?
I assume. How's the
Like badly hurt?
I think some people were. Give me a sec. I'll just go check Loki's
Fidget.
character. Because I think Fidget was badly hurt.
Yeah, Fidget was the target.
Fidget wasn't badly hurt from Calcake though, right? Fidget was badly hurt
from the nightmare.
nightmares still.
I thought she got
No,
healed up. I
Fidget's in
thought
full.
her sisters made all the
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Oh, Fidget just got fucked up again.
Fidget was healed, so that's all good.
Yeah, wait, yeah. Didn't I do a healing spell?
Wow.
Yeah, I did a healing spell. I'm down a healing spell. War is very upset about that too, as you can hear.
Well, in any case, I'm just gonna go up to Fidget and patch up any remaining injuries that she might have. Just sort of like conjure up some water and just like soothe the wounds a bit.
Fidget was on full. But Calcake
Fidget's
said not on
dead.
full.
No, Calcake's currently down, so as in not very happy per se, right? Not a very conscious person right now.
No.
You know what? I'm going to do this. Because my Lay on Pause is a focus point spell, it's been 10 minutes since the last. It's been a while since I used it last on the same day, so I should be able to do it again today.
Yeah.
Does
Well,
anyone else
you know,
need- does anyone
you know
else-
anything, you know how I feel about this. I'm walking away before he wakes up the fucking thing that just tried to kill us. Yeah, I'm gonna. You know how I feel about what's going on right now.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Before I get murdered again, I helped you once. Call me if you need me again.
We'll take that.
You can come back when you want to say you told me so. Does that sound fair?
I always want to say I told you so.
Well, why don't you say it now?
Listen,
You haven't woken him up yet, so he hasn't tried to kill you again yet.
I
can say I told you so about other things, but
Yeah, you can if you want.
I don't think you'd really get the message. She's gonna.
that aside, what happened? Was he like possessed? Was he just a bit crazy? What?
You know that creature who tried to kill us in our nightmares?
Extremely well, yes.
Well, I think now since Opper is passed on, we're the new play toys.
Oh, fish guts. Okay, and Calcake was targeted? This is a problem.
Mm-hmm. So, as much as I would love to have everyone here when I wake up Calcake to ask him what's going on, I think it's best that he's only got like one person to be angry at, the person who knocked him out.
Yeah, I'll just say, Fidget, can you go and get Uaine? Wake them up if you need to.
And Fidget.
I get the
Starts
feeling that they
scampering
might want
off.
to be here for this.
flashbang erupts in Uranus.
And yes, a few moments later, a very, like, one eye half open tiefling comes trotting across on little cloven hooves and bringing their miles and miles of silk ribbons with them. What's happened? What?
I wanted you to be here because you were with us when we fought that hag, I think. Apparently it's followed us from the mortuary.
What in the nine hells is that thing?
Oh, that's Kalkek.
Kalkek?
No, Kalkek's a wee
Kalkek's
gobbo.
what Kalkek is a shapeshifter.
I'm currently snoring loudly.
Yeah, more importantly, Kalkek just... Well, Jake, I wasn't here. Jake, you could probably say what happened. What did happen? Was he just like...
It's snoring.
Crazy?
Sound effects supplied by War.
Right? Thank you, War. Doing her part for the stream.
Sorry.
No, it's beautiful. Yeah, Calkex, a sleeping Barhurst at the moment. They used to
You
be
guys
member of
still don't know that. You never, ever found out what Kalkak was.
To be honest, I don't actually care. He's either... in Azzy's mind, he is either a threat or he's not.
Well, Kalkek's a... Kalkek. And
Azzy doesn't know things.
Used to be of the Sister Menagerie. They ran away. And we found them in a cavern. A cavern in the forest where we set up in beforehand before we moved a bit closer to the city. So there's been sort of an agreement that they keep an eye on the circus to make sure nothing happens while we're off protecting the world, and we'll just make sure that they're looked after and safe.
You see why he'd be a good sort of deterrent for people who might want to cause trouble at the circus.
A good deterrent until he attacks you all, which...
Apparently so.
Yeah, but...
When he's going to step very carefully and very quietly so as to not wake the giant snoring thing, and just kind of tilt their head and look at the paws, look at the feet. And it's like you see little wheels turning.
Yeah.
I saw footprints. I saw paw prints. Big paw prints. That was it.
Yeah.
If they look like that, then probably.
All right, some of this stuff is starting to make more sense.
You need to sit down for a few minutes.
I'm still not entirely convinced this isn't a dream, so let's just get this over with so I can figure out if I'm going to wake up in the morning and all this isn't real.
After that last encounter, I don't know what's a dream and what's real anymore, and it's honestly quite scary. So, that's why I'm just like, safety in numbers. Sorry to wake you again.
Okay, now, and it's just like rubbing their eyes and trying to like make sure. So what are we doing?
Well, what I would like to do is wake him up. Because apparently I hit him over the head a bit too hard and he went thonk.
It seems like you might have hit him the right amount.
Just the right amount?
If he's no longer taking bites out of people.
Well, yeah, well, to be fair, I am very tasty.
You are so not what I expected. All right. Are we at least going to tie him up? Can you even tie up something that big?
That might not be a bad idea. Although he could probably break ropes.
Yeah, probably.
Can I get a social or society or circus roll?
Oh yeah. I am thinking ropes are probably not a good idea because of the way he hates Nightmare.
Oh,
Don't take me back. That's my thought process, but... Yeah, no.
I mean, you've all had trauma from Circus of Menagerie. You don't personally know how he was treated, but do you want to put someone in chains?
yeah, that doesn't really. That kind of flies in the face of what this entire circus is about.
With the whole Nightmare thing, and don't take me back, and we don't really want him to be on the defensive at the start. But
yeah,
it's
if
just
you wake him up and he's in restraints, he's probably going to think he's still in a nightmare, or at least probably will take it very unkindly on us.
Yeah. So if also the GM question, is the persistence still going?
What persistence?
The persistence from Lieriel's attack.
No.
Okay.
It's non-lethal.
Okay.
So even if it was, it's non-lethal.
Okay.
So
It's
he'll
there
heal
to
Calco
really
and then drop
make
him
you
back.
hate yourself.
So
Okay.
it's how I feel every day when I get up in the morning. Good to know.
Non-coffee day.
Oh God. That's when you find out someone
So-
replaced your coffee with decaf.
right.
So
Okay.
why
in
don't
that
I get up
case-
in the trees and hide? So that if you wake him up and he makes a move at anyone, I can clobber him.
Sure.
As you say that, you see like the largest of the trees here have massive claw marks in them, and you can see the foundations of the trees, the roots, have been pulled out of the ground, and the tree leaning.
I can work with that.
And as you climb, it feels like it might not be as stable as it once was. The claw marks make it easy to climb.
Or I can just hide because unless something's actively searching for me, if I'm in underbrush, they can't see me if I'm within 15 feet. And I can throw my star knife further than that.
Okay. Well, is everyone ready?
Yep. Let me do it because I can. If you need to conserve your power for another fight, at least I don't. So I'm gonna go over and I'm going to I'm going to use Ocean's Balm on Kalkek.
And I've moved back 15 feet and I'm just in the underbrush and I can't be seen unless they actively search for me.
He's gonna get 20 healing.
Okay, Karka gets 20 healing back. And I'm going to take the bits off.
Yep.
Calcac. This is
Hey. Hey.
What's going on?
I was gonna ask you the same thing, buddy.
Were you having a bad dream?
He shapes out of his large form back to his goblin form. It's like there was someone here. He was here. That cat bitch. I could smell her.
Are you talking about Dustlight? Or are you talking
Dustlight's?
You know who I'm talking about.
Yeah,
We've gone
Dustlight's
through
dead.
many people at the moment, so
It's obviously Dusklight. She's dead.
I know, but still.
Did you see a body?
Yes. Did we see? I mean,
No,
we left the body.
Happy didn't.
No.
Jake was
No.
stupid at the time.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even think Leafy did. I think Leafy was out of the room or looking away. I put a knife through her heart, so I did. And Joe Gire did, but
I
I killed her pretty dead.
Yeah, Lieriel killed her, and I trust Lieriel. There's one thing that I trust Lieriel more than anything is not to lie about having killed Dusklight.
I wouldn't trust Lieriel about
To
it.
be fair, Lieriel didn't talk to you about that, Azzy.
Calcase
yeah.
replies, I wouldn't even.
You fucked off real quick.
I did.
Calcax replies, I wouldn't even trust Lieriel to be Lieriel.
We already know that. But
Well-
motions to the forest around us is like, yeah, you had a bad dream and you took it out on everything around here, and we were worried that was going to occur to the camp, so we had to knock you out for a little bit. Sorry.
Is everyone okay? I didn't hurt anyone? Badly?
Not permanently, at least.
No bad damage. No, not badly. And we've done this before, so yeah. How are you feeling?
Like I might need to distance myself.
No, we don't want you to. We don't want you to go away, but everything's for the best.
I'm going to need to have a think about something. There needs to be... You need to have a think. How can you tell whether or not you're in a dream? There's got to be something, right? Because dreams make no sense when you look at them from when you're awake. Like, you kind of
Lucid dreaming test. You hear from... You hear from the underbrush. And then, like...
I think it's safe to come out, Uaine.
You say sense within like in the underbrush. What type of sense are we talking about?
Well, I mean, Uaine would have complete, regardless of if it will work on Calcec or not. Uaine would be convinced that it would work. But hold on, let me find exactly what it is so I don't click the wrong thing. They're a scout. Terrain stalker. Here we go. I'm
just curious more than anything.
When undetected by non-allies in your type of terrain, which I chose underbrush, you can sneak without attempting stealth checks as long as you move no more than 5 feet and do not move within 10 feet of an enemy at any point during your movement. This also allows you to automatically approach creatures within 15 feet while avoiding notice during exploration as long as they are not actively searching or on guard.
Damn.
Because scent is also a thing.
Yep, but Uaine would also not think of that, especially not at this time of the night.
So would scent get through?
I assume.
Yeah. I'm just thinking everything else I would say, except for maybe sense or tremor sense.
Yeah.
Might be a... So as you call it, lucid dreaming test is like, you're not having a nightmare is projected into Uaine's dream, Uaine's mind.
The tail floof like goes up again. It's like they like pop completely out. It was you. I'm not haunted. It was you. And they just come angrily stalking up.
Again, like there's a look of innocence in Kelkak, which seems weird with that really massive grin that he has, the extended jaws, mouth, extended like lip mouth. And so you call me out, I put them into your diary. He's projected into Uaine's.
Why didn't you just talk to me? I was about to ask Jake how his nightmare started. I thought I was haunted, or maybe this thing was impacted me. It's not very kind.
Are you saying that out loud?
Oh, yes.
I can see there's like a one-way conversation going.
Yeah, I'm just staring up at this huge...
At this small, not this huge. He's transferred back to his goblin form.
He's back to goblin. Yeah, he's back to his smaller goblin.
I want to. What did you say about lucid? What's lucid dreaming? What's lucid dreaming?
There are some people who they know when they're dreaming, and they can control. Allegedly, you can control parts of your dream, if you're lucid dreaming. But they say that you can train yourself to be able to lucid dream by figuring out that you're in a dream. And you do that you have to do it while you're awake, because what you do when you're awake, you'll do in your dream. So you have to do it enough times throughout the day. You hold up your hand and you think, I'm going to put my finger to my hand, to my palm, and my fingertip's going to go through my palm. And you have to really focus, and you do it several times a day. And then when you're dreaming, your finger will actually go through your palm, and that's how you know.
Okay. Everyone,
I think a top would be easier.
I need to spread we need to spread this message throughout the campsite.
Have you
Everyone
met
needs to
your
start.
Jaya?
This is serious. If there's something haunting people's dreams, people knowing when they're dreaming is going to be incredibly useful. So I want to see everyone putting their fingers, whatever, something else that might work for them. But just we need to get this message. We need to teach people this technique. I'm going to start doing it. And immediately he's just like, go through.
I'm pretty sure that Jojaya, I overheard Jojaya trying to convince Axel that his next magic trick was to do something like that. It was poke his finger through his hand. That's his next magic trick.
Well, then sleight of hand, but then this is...
Sleight of paw?
Basically, we ran into something which has the power to control dreams in a very bad way, and we think it's followed us here. So, you seem to be having a nightmare, and it made you lash out a bit from what I could hear. So maybe it's for the best. So maybe if you're worried about hurting people, like it could be a good way to like, if you're checking, like if you're experiencing something, and you're just like, oh god, this is awful. Check if I'm in a dream, and if it's in a dream, you're just like, oh, this is just a dream, and you can like wake yourself up. Maybe. I don't know if that's how it works.
No, but we wouldn't cage you, Calcac. We know, so we wake you up without anything on you because we trust you.
Was it trust or fear?
Trust.
Fair.
From all of you?
The first thing you said...
That's why I could smell it off.
Calcac, the first thing you said when you had heard what was going on is like, did I hurt anyone? I think I can trust you, even though you like to try and appear scary.
I'll have to change that.
Do you have to, really?
I won't tell anyone, I promise.
Anyway, back to your point you were saying earlier. What do you want to do?
Look, me?
Well, you said... You asked if you hurt anybody. We said no, and that's the truth. We did get banged up a little bit, but nothing permanent. So what do you want to do? Do you want to stay around the circus, or do you think that you're going to be safer where we are right now? And
Circus does need a protector.
It does. But...
And
sorry, go ahead.
However we figure this out, we're going to take care of this dream thing. We were caught off guard, separated, and that won't happen again.
I'm not going to be in Fidget's communal hugs.
You don't have to be, buddy.
I'm not a hugger. As much as Fidget asks.
It's not good for your branding.
I don't know. We could always repivot
for the
him.
complexion.
I don't know. I think your other form would be really good at giving nice hugs.
Especially when you're big. You could get a lot of people.
No.
Fair enough.
Anyway,
Consent.
you seem like you need to recover a bit, so try and get some more sleep. We need to have a chat about whatever else is going on.
Okay. Anyway, so Calkek, we're going to head back to our tents and try to get a bit more rest before another day of travel. Are you going to be okay?
I'll survive. I might spend tomorrow night looking for friends. Been a while since I've had a herd.
Okay. As long we trust you, and I know you've got the circus's best interest in your... Do you even have a heart? I don't know what they are.
You have a herd.
Are you a wizard looking for ingredients?
No.
Then I wouldn't ask.
Fair enough. Okay, well...
Right. Okay.
Goes up to Calkek, puts their paw on them, does pump a lay on paws into them, so that'll give them a more healing. So
If it's been 10 minutes, I'll pop another Ocean's
Yeah.
Barman.
so another 30, so it gets back up to hopefully max. Or at least a
Another
little bit better.
50. It's 57.3 total. He's not max, but he's better.
Oh, again, sorry for knocking you out. Get a good night's sleep, and I'll see you in the morning, hopefully.
I think I might need to get a herd. Just for some extra protection.
Protection. Okay. Anyway, look after yourself, alright, mate?
A herd of what?
Can I make one request for the herd? Try keeping them away from the circus away from the main center of the circus as much as possible. I'll need to fill Uaine in about that.
Hunting is much easier this close to the circus. All those.
Calkek, not tonight, please.
Mm.
Okay.
Right. Let's head back.
And on the way back, I'll hang down back with Uaine and
And
let them know
just before you turn,
Mm-hmm.
Calkek disappears.
Yeah, he does that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry, they do that. We never actually identified what they would like to be called.
I think Carcake's P. Right.
Until I'm told otherwise, I don't assume.
It's a good roll.
Okay.
What?
So Uaine. Calkek usually has a herd of wolves around them.
And at that you hear wolves howling in the distance.
Yeah. So
All the hair on the back of
Maybe
Uaine's
one
neck
wolf
and the tail
howling.
stands up. Right, I'm going to go back to the circus right now. Thank you kindly.
Yeah, I'm
Very
going
quickly.
with you.
Very quickly.
very
Oh,
quickly.
that's right. That's right. You don't like wolves.
And that's the reason why I asked. If you're gonna have a herd, please take human away from the circus.
Thank you kindly.
I might be an asshole, but at least I'm a polite asshole.
What? Anyway.
So, Azzy, how are you feeling?
I'm really, really worried. To
Scared,
be honest.
freaked out, neurotic.
Sure. I thought we could run away from this thing, but it's following us. I don't like that, and it nearly trounced us, and I don't know how to. I don't even know how to begin to counter what it can do. If it can. I've never fought.
Yeah, we've never fought a dream.
I'm a kineticist. I throw elements around.
Mhm.
That's very physical. How do you deal with something that exists in your brain? I can't do anything with that.
And that's
Don't
why
Really frightening.
It is. But I'm hoping that next time we meet them, it'll be a more even. We won't be as surprised. We won't be split up, and we'll have a bit more oomph behind our steps.
But how can we know if we can't even sleep easy if it's gonna target our nightmares?
If we keep letting this distract us, it's going to be the worst for everybody.
It's not targeting all of our nightmares.
No. Like, I don't think it's going to. It will be highly unlikely for it to attack anybody else because they've already got enough playthings as it is. So anyway, Azzy, get a good night's sleep. Uaine, thank you for coming. And
Sorry, I wasn't of much more use.
no,
I don't know. It seems to. I suppose there's nothing I can do but try, really.
yeah, there's no reason. There's no reason. There's no reason to stress about stuff you can't control.
There is when the stuff you can't control is trying to kill you.
Yeah, if they're going to attack you in your dreams, they're going to attack you in your dreams. At least we know now.
So just make sure you're having good dreams.
Or
Oh.
before you go to bed at night, lock your door. So you can't get out to hurt other people.
Right.
That's smart.
We'll convene in the morning and try and figure out a plan.
Yeah.
And
Anyway.
Azzy will head back.
Azzy.
Yeah.
I just wanted to. I stabbed you earlier, and I did it. I stabbed you out of kindness, and I just wanted to make sure you weren't mad at me. I wouldn't normally go around stabbing friends, but I didn't want to leave you alone in that dream with her.
I appreciate that. I am way too freaked out about this to ever be angry at any one of you, to be honest. But I know I'm not angry at you. I'm just really confused and I thought we had enough to worry about with the towers and everything else that's going on.
That's one more thing.
At least the towers we can visit and fight our way through. I don't know how to deal with this. I don't even know how to begin to deal with this.
Well, one of the best ways is to just not work yourself into such a tizzy that you give yourself more nightmares.
When I get good at that, I'll let you know. Yeah. Okay, yeah, I definitely need to get some sleep. Right, I'll see you in the morning.
Good night.
Sorry for waking you.
No, sorry I slept through it. I know I'm a bit of a sleeper, but
Okay. Yeah,
if you
as
ever
you will.
want to not sleep alone, I've got a nest. That's all. Wander away.
You will consider that for a second and then shake his head and go back to sleep. And then before he goes to bed.
Okay. So, what are you doing the rest? Is there anyone doing anything for the rest of the night? No?
Going to bed.
It was already
Check out-
late.
Yep. I think Uaine, like, are you there? Are you lurking? All right.
What would happen if they say you heard no? Are you there? You lurking? No.
No.
You're a filthy liar, you are.
It's just us chickens.
Okay, so you go back to bed, you go back to rest, you go back to sleep as best as you can, if you can. The wagons are starting to be hitched back up, and everybody's getting ready to move the next day. Is there anything you need to do before you leave off in the morning?
Yes. Do we have nightmares?
No.
Okay, so
No extra ones.
So our drain value decreases by 1 because we get a full night's rest, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Well, check that, but assume yes until I can get back to you on that one.
That's
This is a
what the
difference
drain
between-
condition says, but I
Yes.
don't know if this is any different.
Yeah, there's differences between things, but yeah.
Yeah.
I'll have to check it specifically.
Yes. Okay, so Jake would have got into his armor because you don't travel without armor. Jake would also probably have a quick word to the professor, letting know what's going on, saying, yeah, if people are having nightmares, this is what's going on. Just keep an eye on everybody. Don't have to RP that out. It's just letting because the professor normally is around the circus and keeps an eye on it when we're not there. So at least a few people should know what's going on. I don't want to stress everybody out at the moment until we get settled in and have a good
In
meeting.
case we all die, someone
all
else
die.
knows what's going on.
Exactly.
Because that will definitely not result in any more panic.
No, never.
No. Yeah, but we won't be around for it, so it doesn't bother me. Okay, Karsh?
Yeah, like he essentially will spread the word and get through, make sure everyone reports seeing any weirdness going on, and just keep an eye out for everybody, really.
Yeah.
That's not a big thing. Not a big deal that it has to, like I said, doesn't need to be well played through.
Yeah,
You're just reporting in and making sure.
Just more about making sure everyone is good, and if we want to do more art stuff about it later, we can.
Mhm.
Okay, so unless anything else is going on, we're back on the road. Unless anyone else has got anything else they want to do.
Uaine will go try to find someone once we're on the road, but wants a little bit of the chaos of people traveling and moving and all that before they do that.
And who are you looking to find?
I'm looking for Hera Potterstone. Ideally when she's not around her sister.
Hera's traveling with the young, strong men that deal with the animals and the rustabouts. Or at least she's making sure her wagon is with their area, and she's sitting on top, just chatting to them.
I'm looking for not Hilda, the one that sent me on the goose chase, but Hera, the other.
Oh, so she would be in the wagon.
Okay, yeah. So long I'm
that her sister
attempting
is
to find. Yes.
Mm.
Ideally, now that knowing that Hilda's with the rustabouts and all that, wait until I know she's there and doing her thing, and walk up and knock at the wagon. Be like, Hera, are you about?
So yes, come in. What's?
Hi. I won't take much of your time, but I was after the celebration, after the big show, I was out a wee bit late. Good time with friends, you know, and I couldn't help but notice you were on a bunk outside the wagon.
Sometimes it's needed.
I just wanted to say, if you're ever in that situation again and you're not welcome in your own wagon, you could come by if you at least want to sleep indoors.
No, it's not easy to move about the camp.
I mean, if you could send someone, I could give you a lift. I give Fidget a lift all the time. Just
In a wheelbarrow?
no. However, whatever is dignified for you.
I mean, I'm sure I can find a way, but look, sometimes, well, let's face it, it's rare. That my sister is happy, and I'm okay with that sometimes.
I understand. I used to share the caravan with my mum, and when she got up to things, I had to entertain myself and find other lodgings. Yeah, but just you know, if it's raining or something, or you just don't feel like being under the stars, that's all.
It's okay. I mean, she's been complaining about this for such a long time, and let's face it, being kicked out of the wagon is so much less than what used to happen when she used to mouth out back in the other place.
Well, good to hear things are improving. That's all.
And who knows? Maybe I get to listen in and comment on the people that she interacts with.
I hope you get all the shade and all the tea to throw at her.
That'll be a bit hard, but I know what you mean.
All right. Well, travel safe. Nice chat.
You know about that goblin around?
Calpic?
Yeah, the one that's been working with Axel.
I know he's working security, and he's saying he's HR, but I'm not sure he's quite HR material.
Well, my sister's always up for big, strong men. I thought setting her up with someone like Kalkek as a joke might be funny. Maybe a little bit of payback after all these years. And if he's security,
I'm not going to tell you how to live your life, yeah, but I'm not sure you want to do anything that might make Kalkak the butt of a joke.
well, Axel's a bit puny. And the dwarves, well, yeah.
I'm going to be honest, I came here trying to do a kind thing, and I really don't want to get pulled into whatever this is, and I'm a bit more than a bit scrawny myself, so I'm not comfortable commenting on anyone else being or not being scrawny.
Okay. But thank you. I mean, it's appreciated. So I'm kind of used to it over all this time.
Aye, but you shouldn't really have to be. But that's beside the point. I'm going to take my nose out of other people's business now, and have a nice day.
Okay, thank you for the offer.
Bye. Walk out just like...
Well, that went different than you expected.
Did not expect that, no.
Meanwhile, anything else as we're traveling?
Nothing for me apart from just making sure everyone's traveling safe, walking up and down the line, making sure everyone's looked after.
Azzy's just going to be asking people around about their dreams. Just trying to gather information, trying to pick up any clues. Yeah, this has really got him worried, and so he's like just trying to find out as much as he can about people's, what people are, who's being targeted.
Mm-hmm. For the most part, everyone's good. No one's talking about bad dreams. No one's really commented on anything like that yet. I say yet because it's only been a couple of days. Or a couple of nights, I should say. She might only be able to target one person a night. Although this creature did send all of you under at the same time when you got her attention.
I suppose I will ask as well people in our group individually, like, have you had any other weird dreams since that encounter?
Not since the encounter, no.
Yeah. Well, if you let me know if you do, and then I'll go around and ask each in turn. And out of character, I know, but in character, what does Lieriel say to Azzy when he asks that question?
Lieriel tells Azzy, all my dreams are exactly like real life, exactly how I want it to be.
Okay.
You don't know whether or not to believe it. It's very much like right on the line of like, is this a joke? Or is it serious? Or is it a lie? Or
I know better than to push, but please, this has me really worried and really scared. If you have anything to tell me, and you are inclined to do so, please let me know. Because
I promise, Azzy, I am the last person you should be worrying about.
No, I'm worried about everyone.
So save your energy for them.
Whatever. Just turns away.
Meanwhile, when he comes to him,
turns away, and then turns back. I'm quite angry at you, actually, because I'm trying to save people's lives, and you're deliberately not being helpful. I hope that's what you wanted. You wanted me to be angrier. I'm angry with you. And then he goes and turns and then walks back.
She just watches. I don't know what you think her telling you that she's suffering from nightmares is gonna do.
I don't know either, but Azzy's just trying to gather information.
Yeah.
Azzy's trying to be the good guy
Yeah.
against a brick wall.
Mm-hmm. And yeah, the completely opposite tone when he comes to Enya. And he's like, so I had this dream that I was stepping out into the ring to do a performance, but everyone was facing away from me. And then like they turned their heads all the way around and they all started laughing. And I realized it was only in my pants. And I brought up my arms, but I realized my arms were made out of silks. And I flew, and it just goes off in this bananas dream.
Right. Okay. None of that seems like... That seems weird, but doesn't seem like malicious or evil, if that makes sense.
Oh, no, you just asked if I had a strange dream, and I did.
Right, okay. Well, it's good to know. I just...
You seem stressed.
I'm really stressed. And I'm like, I can't do anything about it. The only thing I can do is ask people if they've had weird dreams. And I feel like it's the only thing I can do to combat this thing. And so I have to do that thing, you know? Because I can't do nothing.
Azzy? And they're going to kneel down and just kind of put a hand on Azzy's shoulder and then pull him into a hug. Sometimes you just can't fight the thing with what you've got. And staying still and conserving your energy is more important than trying to punch at the air.
I just feel like there's something I'm missing. Some clue that I've not put together. Some connecting thread that's just... Because nothing's invincible. Not even the gods, apparently. You know, if people are trying to kill them, then they mustn't be invincible. So now I'm just like...
Who's trying to kill the god?
Some friends we met on the way back.
Right. All
A
right.
different me.
And Aradin died, apparently. So I just feel like... I don't know. I just really want this threat to be dealt with so that we can move on. But I feel like it's haunting us and I really don't like that.
I really don't like it either.
And I'm just finding it really hard to sit still and relax, knowing that people... It's weird as well, because it's like, it's not just a threat to our body, because that's frightening enough, but like, it's a threat to like, our afterlife.
It's a threat to our afterlife.
Isn't that something, because they were, the things, the people who were killed by the dream became like the ghosts that haunted that. You weren't there. There was this haunt that was in a barn, and it was like people who died to the nightmares, and they were trapped there. So if it kills you, you don't even get to have a nice afterlife. That's ruined for you as well. That's
Maybe
terrifying
you're only
to
trapped
me.
there until someone stops the person who did it.
I don't know. Which is why I'm trying to find out as much as I can. But I am not a researcher. I'm really not.
They're going to reach into their pack and pull out a deck of cards and just put them in Azzy's hands.
What are these?
They're playing cards.
Playing cards?
Aye. Sometimes, when there's nothing you can actually do to make the situation better, but you still need to do something, just doing something can help.
Okay.
And I'm not saying you're wrong. There's a lot I don't know. And I don't know how to fix this. And I don't know what we can figure out on the road. And I do know what it's like to try far too hard to change a situation that you are incapable of changing. And it doesn't do anything but leave you changed. So when you can't think of anything else, just shuffle these cards. Just let your hands be busy.
Okay.
I don't know that it'll help, but it might.
I can only promise that I'll try.
That's all any of us can do, yeah?
Yeah, for sure. Thank you.
Just try not to exhaust yourself. We need you. Outside of Fidget, you might be the best of us.
There's certainly no one purer than Fidget in many different ways. Pure chaos, pure kindness, pure joy, pure destruction, just pure. Right. Okay. I'm gonna go shuffle these. And I'll see if I can find someone to teach me some card tricks. There must be someone in this circus that knows card tricks.
Axel.
Yeah, Azzy will go and... I think he'll go to Axel. He's not going to Lieriel at the moment.
I did not offer Lieriel as a serious solution. I just think it's funny the number of times this episode it's been like, someone certainly must, and I've been like, that was me.
That was me.
That was me.
Yeah.
Who's trying to kill a god? That was me.
Previous character.
Previous character.
I love being able to play with what Kay knows versus what the character knows. Just
And I love that when you come in late, because this campaign's already been coming, you actually watch some of the previous content to have a heads up, because it makes a big difference as a GM as well, as a producer, and for everyone else. The day moves on unless there's other scenes or other things going on. And you later in the day, you're coming closer to the copse of trees where the trail actually moves, like through the trees themselves. So you've got the map up for yourself. So it turns into these trees.
I'm starting to pay attention now. Never mind.
Okay.
You should always be paying attention.
So yeah. So you're at the place where the trees, like the trail actually turns into that. It's getting darker. The trees are quite, like this forest is quite thick. And the hills that you've been skirting for the most part are now gone from sight. But it's the track here is a bit more rugged because it's been worn in, so the track will actually be down below the hills in some parts, being cut into these hills and these forests and whatnot. Late in the day, when it's getting darker, like they're trying to find a place to move the caravan. It's a massive caravan of wagons and animals and everything, trying to move it to a place where they can set up campsite. And it's getting dark, but people are still moving. And it's very slow going, and it's been slow going for the entire time, but it's even slower now, trying to find a good camp. But it's at this point where you see just off to the side what looks to be a fence, an old wrought iron fence in between the bushes and the trees, just skirting the road of where you're traveling.
we're far enough out that wrought iron would be strange, right?
Yeah. Well, we're probably about half a day's journey from the city. So
You've traveled several days with your caravan.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, but I'm talking about
if you're on horse,
Castanley.
yeah, if you're on horse, you could do it in a day.
Yeah.
Like from Carrick, you could do this in a day if you're on horse. This is slow going.
Yeah. So we're certainly, just a few hours by horse out from Castanley tops. So it's not like insane. Like, what is this,
Yeah.
wrought iron fence doing in the middle of a desert? But it's still weird that it's in a forest.
Is that a survival? Could I do a scouting lore? Like, I want to poke at this.
Well, you can poke at this. What would you like to do? Is poke it with?
Well, seeing it from a distance, especially given all that's going on, I think Uaine would try to flag down anyone who wants to.
It's not even at a distance. The first you noticed it was like it's really close because the forest where you are is up and down like hills, but the wagon track cuts into some of those hills. It's fairly flat. So you then it dips down, and then there's suddenly like a wrought iron fence there, like an old rusted fence. It's close. It's not even distance.
Yeah, I think we'd kind of look around. Does anyone know this area? Is this someone's land? What's this doing here? And then approach the fence and just start looking it over.
What's inside the fence?
Are you approaching inside the fence as well?
Grass, dirt.
Well, we can see through the fence, right?
So, seeing through the fence as you you approach the fence and see through it. You can see that the forest where the fence is cut. You see past that, and looks like it opens up outside of it. It looks like maybe a graveyard.
Oh.
Let's go desecrate some graves. That was Del.
And I'm totally clipping that. Thanks, Del.
No problem.
I think seeing this.
Let's just get some graves.
Why is it goofy? Yeah. Gosh, I am goofy and I have no respect for the dead.
Anyway.
Yeah.
I think there's a moment of and I'm gonna kind of back away and go find Jake. Jake, I'm not sure this is the place we want to camp tonight, given all that's been going on.
Most likely not, but we should check to make sure there's no problems behind us could lead to problems in front of us.
Well, camping here.
It's a bad idea, I agree.
All right. So long as you know, you're in charge. You make the decisions. Just it's a graveyard right there.
Yeah. So
the road itself parallels the iron fence as it continues, and it's a slow journey with the wagons, hoping to come out of the forest to have a proper campsite for the night. People are tired, but they do understand, and they the rumors go through the caravan train, the wagon train, quite quickly, and the idea of camping next to or in the graveyard is a big no for pretty much everyone.
I would like to make sure that one of the rumors going around is that Jake saw a ghost.
That also emphasizes we're not camping in a...
Yeah.
In that.
It's not completely outside the realms of possibility. We did see a ghost in the haunt, so...
Yeah, but Larry doesn't know that.
Yeah. As the wagon train continues on, you notice you come across the front of the wagon train comes across the entrance to the cemetery, and it opens up, and there's a large iron gate which is open, and the covering above calls it as the Hollows. The Hollows Cemetery.
Does there appear to be, is it just a graveyard? Is there a church or a house attached to it?
No,
I don't know which one makes it a cemetery.
In the darkness, you don't really know. You
can see.
In the darkness, you don't really know. There's no lights that are obviously from a house. And there's there's a strange sound and music coming from inside the cemetery.
So
And
wait, you said
we
there
had a
is
discussion
house, there are just
earlier.
no lights on?
We had a discussion earlier about like taking away players' agency and whatnot. So in this case,
Go
I'm
on.
taking away your dark vision because you see the mapping, so oh no, this looks cool. And that's what I wanted to do. Otherwise, you see nothing of how cool this map looks like. In the cemetery, it seems to have, now you get to the front gate and it's a bit more open, you can see. There's fireflies, little motes of light just moving about the cemetery. We're moving on to the map, and I'm sorry, but I'm not sorry because it looks really cool when I turn on this map's.
I see.
It's so pretty.
Oh, that does look
And
cool, actually.
dark vision. Well, does dark vision?
I'm giving you
It's
some
pretty.
vision, some stuff, but to show everybody else, I will just do.
From a Roll20 perspective, that's impressive.
It's so pretty.
There's little motes of light.
Yeah, when I tried to do
motes of
something like
light.
this when I tried to do this when I was GMing, it would just absolutely crash.
This was already done. This was already done as part of the module. So there's little fireflies, little motes of light, like moving about the place, the cemetery, just casting off these little bits of light. You can't see a big church or a big manor house or anything like that. It just seems to be a cemetery.
Okay.
That's just the graveyard itself.
Oh, wait a minute.
And you can hear-
Desecrate some graves. Let's go desecrate some graves.
No, if it's
Yeah,
what I
what-
think, I just remembered something. The Shuni who sung to the dead. Remember we told about that a few times up in as rumors, and what the Shunis said when we rescued them about their cousin. Am I remembering things incorrectly?
No, you are. I'm just not
Oh, cool.
not helping.
You think the GM is here to help you?
Yeah, the GM is not your friend. We already know this. I have merch.
The GM is only here to help you die.
Well, that too.
So wait,
Yeah.
I don't
so
like when I see the initiative tracker.
what are we?
I don't-
What are we actually doing here?
Poking
Well,
my head in
remember-
because it looks cool.
Well, remember that we were also told up by the shootings that we rescued from the bullet that they had a cousin or a brother or somebody who another shooting that could sing to the dead.
That's somewhat familiar.
I mean, anyone
Yeah.
can sing to the dead.
Problem is if they can answer back. That's the problem.
Right? Yeah.
So,
Well,
do
if
we
there are
actually?
any urns here, don't go sticking your hands in it. It doesn't go well.
Mhm.
No, I don't think we've earned that right today.
Um,
Earned that, right?
I had to. I'm sorry.
Ching.
I've never.
The inner punter in me had to help. I mean, very good.
No need to worry about urns. I only planned on grave robbing.
What? Oh,
Fish
must
guts.
you?
It's called a joke.
Okay.
If you see it.
Does the song sound familiar?
No, it doesn't.
Wait, so we're actually hearing singing.
Faint.
Mhm.
I just want to go up to this gravestone and just see what it says.
Here lies insert name here, died such and such date, etc.
Is it really
I'm
old?
not. I'm not going to put down every single one. It's not happening.
Why not?
About the one, but now that you say it,
Right.
what does this one say? What does this one say? What does this
He
one
lies.
say? I really just wanted to do
so-
He
the
lies,
first
magical
one.
artists does not know how to handle a quill themselves, but magic did the work for them.
Here lies Dell, 1999 to 2024.
Ask questions of the GM they shouldn't have.
So the front part of the cemetery seems to be quite old, and the
Yeah.
gravestone's quite old.
I mean, there's nothing scary about the dead, so long as they're actually dead. Do you think if we did a little walkthrough, we'd make people feel better? Less
I
scared.
suppose so, yeah.
Yeah, I'm just curious. Do you think this is where good old what's his name buried his dad? It seems pretty far out for that.
That was on my mind, actually. Which is like, I agree. If his mortuary is all the way...
Which I guess it's less than a day by horse, but if you're carrying a dead body around with you, and presumably you don't want to make this trip every day, and there's nowhere to stay out here.
Room for the
You'd
place
wait
to
for a
grow.
few.
He was the only one in the area.
That's
The only
true.
He was
funeral.
the only one in the area. Well, he's the only one that we knew of. Maybe
Hmm.
there used to be another one, and he took out the competition.
Have you been reading backstories?
No, I'm just fucking
Okay, good.
around.
Then didn't hear my reaction.
I assume that if he took out the competition, that would be why he, died of guilt, as opposed to I didn't pay back a debt to a dude that wasn't legit.
I'm joking.
No, Lieriel's just trying to scare Azzy.
I was just going further and further.
Yeah, I'm just peeking around. Here's the thing about Lieriel. She's gonna do stuff if no one's like, if someone stops her, if someone's like, hey, let's move on, she'll stop. But it's just like, maybe we should walk around. She's like,
Yeah. I mean, I think
there might be some clue in here. I don't know.
is there any kind of perception,
ooh, that's
survival,
a big
like
one.
anything we can
There's a
Does it
path.
seem like this path has been walked recently?
I mean, it gets used. It's not abandoned.
So it seems like plenty of people come this way. It's just dark right now. I wonder where the fireflies are really only congregating around here, though. That's weird.
Yeah.
Spooky.
we're gonna try to catch Uaine is just
There's
clapping their hands in the dark, trying to catch a
I see-
firefly to see if it's magical.
I see something. I see someone over there.
Wait, you see someone?
Jay,
Yeah, there's an
are you
open.
moving?
Yeah, moving. Just
There's
wait for everyone else to catch up.
there's an open
You haven't
grave.
moved.
And there's a lot of fireflies congregating around there.
They're already
Yes,
in
can
the
you see them?
cemetery.
And so is Fidget. I was giving Fidget company.
Yeah, there's that large grave. Well, let's send Fidget off to bed with her
Yeah.
sister.
Yeah, Fidget
Yeah.
is.
Yeah.
If Loki joins in a bit,
Then Fidget's breaking
Fidget's
the
there,
rules,
yes.
but that's in Fidget
Yeah.
fashion.
I
Wow.
think just gonna pull my star knife out. Just
hmm,
Do you want to go talk to them?
maybe.
I can
Do you
certainly
want
try to.
stealth, or do
Okay.
you want to just walk up to them?
I think let's try and be stealthy at first until we get a vibe, and then maybe if they don't seem crazy, then we could probably broach a conversation.
If they do seem crazy, though.
Then we could just broach a conversation, but be on our guard.
Puts the star knife away.
No, keep that out. You don't know if we'll have to be on our guard.
All right.
Yeah, I'm gonna start stealthing toward the person, just like hiding behind gravestones and trees.
Yeah,
Yep.
I'm gonna do the same.
Okay, are
Moving
you
quietly
following the
through the
road
dark.
or are you cutting through stealth?
No.
Oh, I'm
Okay.
cutting
Through.
through.
Cutting through.
Okay. With this, I think we're going to do. I'm sorry, I know you're rolling.
No.
I
You
think we're
want
going
stealth
to do.
initiative?
No. That would be a bit much. Secret rolls.
Oh,
Oh, of course. Forgotten about that.
Because we rarely use them. And there's no reason to use them right now.
None at all.
None at all.
we're definitely not gonna get murdered by this named character.
This I see
know your name?
absolutely no
Okay.
problems here.
Names mean nothing in Pathfinder 2e. Everyone has a name.
Yep.
Gotta make sure I tick that as well.
I mean, there
Well,
are
since
people.
we've done
There are things that don't have names, but I can't tell you who they are because they don't have names. So.
The what's their names? The Abercandaloos didn't have names.
Mm.
They were demons.
Okay, does anyone want to change their unknown stealth checks?
The answer will always be no.
Mhm.
Damn.
The
Give me
answer
one
will
moment.
always be
Let's
that's a scam.
You may want to reroll my stealth check because I am still wearing my normal clothing, not my armor.
So you didn't have that
I
off?
thought you
Or...
said that you were putting your armor on.
Yes, I did, but I haven't actually put it on my sheet yet.
Oh, so you had to put it on your sheet and then you were what
You should
is
have
it
a
just
tick.
penalty? It's like a
No,
-2 or something, right?
I don't have a minus penalty because I meet the strength condition for it.
So you don't need to change anything. It's the same roll.
Yeah, I'm just checking to make sure.
We're good.
Okay.
And with that, we'll take a break.
Oh, geez.
Because
Okay.
we're pretty much at that time anyway.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll take a break today. And we'll be back shortly. I'm loving this. So I know you're not hearing it. I'm still going to get that set up, but I'm really loving it. It's like siren song from Lair of the Sirens. It's really
Ooh.
nice. But anyway, we'll be back shortly and stick around. It's starting to come in. It's getting better. It's better, but it's not perfect. But we're back. And
Hey.
we have a tiger.
Oh, so perfect. I've been trying to get War to come up on my shoulders. I can get her to like put her paws on it, but I can't get her to actually come up on it. I'm so jealous.
He used to be a leash cat, so I taught him when we went for walks. If
Oh.
anything was scary, he could get up on my shoulder and be safe.
Oh, that's
And
cute.
now he just lives here sometimes.
He is so sweet. Such a handsome boy.
So, back into the cemetery.
No, I want to live in Catland.
For a change of pace.
For a change of pace, cemetery. Jazz hands.
Back in the cemetery at night time. Because that's the perfect time for cemeteries. Because it increases the fun. Our players, our circus performers, are sneaking up on what looks to be a Shuni digging a grave and singing and dancing about the Shuni motes of light. And they look to be dancing to his song.
Mm-hmm.
Is
I'm assuming that this is a well-manicured cemetery and there's nothing you would consider underbrush, correct? Just checking.
There's some trees, but it's old. You wouldn't say there's a gardener anywhere more than maybe once a week or even once a month. And there's
I'm gonna
trees
look
that's pretty
back
close.
and I see Azzy. I just give Azzy a.
Like, Azzy's not that far from you, but yeah, you can see under the tree. I'll take away that lighting to block.
Oh, I just figured by stealth rolls. Azzy's not
No.
even behind this.
No, they were behind that, but
I just took the tree cross so you could see
No,
him.
I just meant he's not even behind like a gravestone. I assumed that he would be behind, like Lieriel's behind a gravestone.
oh, I see. I mean,
Wendy's behind a tree.
yeah,
Azzy's just kind of chilling in the open.
I'm small. I can get away with it.
You look
I'm
back and
small.
Azzy's
I am
just flat in the grass.
gravestone. I just go to Azzy like,
Just little kobold horns and big gold eyes peeking up above tall grass. Just
I think I see this and I think we're good. I think, and then he sort of like gets up from like he like breaks stealth, not in a like, look at me, but like he just stops trying to hide, and then he back gestures for Jake.
and then Jake makes his way up and goes up to where Azzy is.
I think your hunch was right. It is the Shuni that sings to the dead.
Well, should we go up and say hi?
I think that sounds like a very good idea.
Okay.
Right.
Carefully walks up to the next path.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Not.
I am staying in stealth.
Yep. And I would say stage whisper. So loud enough to be heard, but try not to be too loud. Calls out and says hello.
As you call
Stealth that I had.
out hello, what stealth you had is now broken.
Yeah.
And Azzy's. Because Azzy's standing right next to you in the open.
Mm-hmm. I was like, oh, it's the kobold, it's the Shuni that we were told about. I don't think this is a threatening situation, so I don't feel the need to hide.
Are you saying that openly?
He's trusting, like,
Weird conversation starter?
no, he's not like that, but he's
That's
you know
just-
he's trusting like that.
Mm-hmm. So the Shuni stops what he was doing and like, oh, visitors, and turns around and is like, we don't usually have visitors here. Are you here to see loved ones?
No, we're a traveling circus in the area. We heard singing and I thought come and investigate. Because we
Circus? Well, just keep myself company.
yeah,
That's-
We've heard about you from some other Shunis that we met up near the coast.
yeah, we accompanied them from the main town up. I can't remember what the town's names are. I'm horrible with names.
Yeah, they mentioned a Shuni that sings to the dead, and we came to a graveyard, heard
Give me a
singing,
sec.
put two and two together, and thought we'd come and
Bernie.
check it out.
Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. Are you from Fernie? Motioning to
Mm,
Jake.
Not originally, but
no,
right, Jake.
it's Jake. No, I am from. Opens up his
No,
notepad.
distant cousin.
No, unless you got anyone that lives in. Checks his backstory. I've got so many tabs. Willow side.
No, I can't. Don't think I know anyone from Willow's side.
No, so that's where I grew up in. So, but I call the Circus my home now. So, yeah. So it's rare to see other Shunies. It's actually been quite nice.
I mean, are you in a circus where you like part of the oddities because of who we are?
God no.
That's good to know.
I'm the current ringmaster.
Ringmaster? How the heck did you get that job? Who the hell did you have to kill for that job? Sorry,
Long story about that.
gravedigger humor.
Oh yeah. No.
Did you?
I could say I plotted for it. Come on, it's only had like 3 seconds for a grave digging joke. Come on. Anyway,
I'll pay you that one.
As he's gonna glance back at the other two, are they still hiding?
oh yeah, I'm not mentioning them because I want to just. Yes, there may be a singing shooting, but I'm also not on my guard. But I'm just making sure everything's safe. I'm not calling them out unless.
When he stopped singing, are the fireflies still there? Did they disperse?
The fireflies
still...
seem to dissipate.
Hmm. Yeah, I'm not coming out of hiding in that case.
They start to drift and wander off.
Lieriel is sitting behind one of the gravestones, just like this.
But unless someone has dark
see, like,
vision,
her arms in her
can't
head
probably
if
see
you're
her.
looking.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's she's not standing in the middle of the open, but like you know where she was, so you know what gravestone to look at, and she's just poking her head out. She's watching.
So he says, have you got a friend over there? Behind the... I just had a look on the vision. There's a firefly right behind you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wouldn't it be grave robbers?
Yeah,
Yeah,
no.
if Lieriel is
shovel.
noticed, she'll just give a little finger whip.
No, not grave robbers.
I mean, that depends. Do your graves have anything good to rob?
Loved ones. People that have died. They don't... The customs in this area are not to bury people with treasures or anything like that. So there's nothing to steal here.
Yeah, so for someone who just made a joke like 2 minutes ago, you're really bad at taking them.
It's still my job. I'm not the guardian here, but if you're here to rob things, this is not the place.
No, because as I said, we heard singing. We're traveling by, and we didn't expect to see this out far away from any of the towns. But then again, we have been
far.
Well, there is something else.
What's
did you
that?
know Did you know an Upper Vandy?
Oh yeah, Upper's been doing taking over the funeral work for been years now. Does a lot of cremation, so we don't have as much business here anymore, but we still get those that don't have the income to...
That... well, I'm sorry to say he's dead.
And he's dead.
Upper Vandy, yeah. I
hope someone's able to... I don't think he had any loved ones in the area. He was just He was always alone by himself and trying to give back to the community. That's going to change a lot in this area.
Hopefully not too badly. I mean, it's always sad when someone passes.
Yeah, there's some weird happenings going on around him and his mortuary.
Did you say? What do you mean?
Well, something's been haunting people in their dreams.
Uaine, you hear, because you're the furthest out, a wagon moving. It's not a wagon, but a cart starting to enter the cemetery itself.
With an engine, apparently.
Uh-huh.
That's just, yeah.
Wow, newfangled rotary engine here.
I don't think that was rotary. But you see a small little cart with a, I'd say a horse or like a mule, just slowly bringing a cart into the cemetery itself and following the road around.
Oh. Basically, I'm just going to relate to this guy. Sorry. Can we get your name? I can see it on the
Bolu.
map, so I didn't think to ask in character.
Bolu.
Borlu. And I'm going to tell Borlu what we encountered at the mortuary. Tell him about the hag and the dreams, and basically just try and gauge his reaction. And so, yeah, it's been affecting quite a few people around the place. And there's been a lot of spirits. We came across one haunt. They weren't able to move,
It's a haunt.
Ghost haunt. Like, there was a ghost that was unable to, it was stuck around, and it was,
Ghosts aren't
lashing
real.
out at people. Ghosts aren't real.
I've worked in the cemetery long enough to know the ghosts are not real. I mean, fireflies maybe, but
Ghosts don't haunt where they're buried. They haunt
Yeah.
where they died.
They don't. If they're buried, then they're not. Then they're.
Or who they
You know.
died.
Do you know about the undead, right?
Or how they died.
Well, it's hard to haunt how something happened.
Well, after you get killed by certain eldritch horrors, for example, then might be part of their way of killing, but
Anyway, but yeah, no.
we're a
Ghosts.
circus.
Ghosts are very real.
he shakes it off with a, no, they're not.
Okay.
If ghosts were real, you wouldn't have any grave diggers. Or
Again, not
funeral
related to the
or
body.
morticians.
Not related to the body.
Well, I would offer to show you one, but it's a few days' travel away, and it might kill you. So, well, you can believe whatever you want to believe. However, the fact of the matter is, there's something affecting people's dreams, and they're dying in strange manners. And as someone who works around death and with Opavandi, I don't know, maybe you hold a piece of the puzzle that we're missing. Also, what is that carriage? Do you know what that is?
I just said the carriage is coming close, and it's coming into your vision. You can hear it coming into your vision. I was expecting. He gestures to the hole in the ground.
Oh, makes sense. Should we should we not be here? Is it?
Oh, it's not really
Should
a
we
whole
just-
thing that we need to go through. It's not a whole ceremony.
Okay.
I'm not a priest.
Just wait. I'll just let you do your job, and then if it's all right, we can have a chat afterwards.
Okay, if you want. You
But we'll buy you some drinks if you drink, or
not while I'm working.
Well, not while you're working, but once you're finished, we'll compensate you for your time. Is what I'm trying to say.
Okay, I can do that.
As that you see the cart stop and an old man steps down, and you can see that they do have a body there.
I just move back off the road so I'm not in the way.
We don't need to do that whole moving token sound. There seemed to be a body there, a small body. And you overhear the name Elia. So in Anyala. Anyala, yeah.
Is that familiar?
Anything mentioned before. And then you overhear about a local teenager.
It was the brother.
Oh, yeah.
The girl actually that died after
The girl that ran off after
being attacked at the circus.
Mhm.
One that was lying in state. And you also have here that the person that's speaking to Boalu mentioned, his name's Clive, mentioned that the Oppa also seemed to have taken his own life, and we don't know what to do with him, but the mayor is going to try to figure something out if he's either going to be buried here or cremated, which he certainly deserves a proper burial, at least in my view.
I turn to the party. Wait. Could Opavandi become like the other ghost?
Well, the other ghost haunted where he died.
Yeah, so is that mortuary going to be dangerous for people?
And to be fair, it seemed like the other guy was a little bit more upset about things.
I think
Opavandi
more
just
obsessive.
yeah, just well, yeah, but it was more obsessive over like real things, not I didn't pay back a fake debt. And everyone talked about how the old guy was kind of a dick.
Right, okay.
Uaine's like, what's going on with this lighting?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, no, the dog, the Shuni's finished singing, so fireflies will be disappearing.
I mean, but now the Shuni's gone too.
Oh, the Shuni's right there.
No,
He's
she's
still there.
there.
Still there.
Your
Little
vision.
girl.
Okay, my vision then. That was my fear.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, your vision.
Okay, good.
That's how I see it anyway. So
Ching.
I mean, possibly it could. Then I
Yeah.
just figure it'll be the same. They'll abandon that house. Shame. It's a nice mansion. And no one will ever go there again. I'm sure they'll build another.
Out of character, regardless of if Opavandi is haunting it or not, the hag is there.
That is true.
Yeah.
Well, if she
The source is there.
I just want to point this out. It's, you are quite right. I did do something then, but I did it deliberately.
Yeah. Like, Uaine is watching all of this, like, still in stealth, and is like,
Yeah, no, Lieriel's just talking still.
Like, the star knife is in hand because this is. I don't have
Creepy.
a fear of the dead. I'm used to being around corpses. It's not a problem. This isn't the same.
A thought just crosses Azzy's mind. Can I roll a perception on the Shuni?
Is he a ghost?
Like, maybe? Like, I don't know. It seems like a very Karsh joke for a ghost to say, I don't believe in ghosts.
Right.
That's true.
Mm.
But
Can I roll
yeah,
a
I
perception?
put the person that he's walking with on the map too. That's just the person that he's working with the body. That's all. Because I didn't do that before.
That being said, he is physically digging the hole, so probably not.
If you want a perception, do a perception if you like.
I'm just like, it's a bit of like, not just that, but like, also, what is this guy? What is his deal? Is there anything I notice off about him? I'm just like,
Oh,
the lighting changes and I'm on edge. Because at the moment, Azzy's just constantly on edge.
The lighting changes and Lieriel's like, great, we can prove to this guy that ghosts are real now.
yeah. Uaine's just still crouched, hidden behind the tree, as hidden as they are or not, and is just head on a swivel watching everything.
25 perception. Specifically on the Shuni.
you're struggling to see the Shuni. It's like your eyes keep on moving away from the Shuni. And there's
Have you done the lucid dream test?
Quick, get a top, spin it.
Can I put my finger through my hand?
I would suggest maybe looking like that way on the map. As you see 5 motes of
We
light.
can't do shit on the
You
map.
can see shit on the map.
Oh, now we can.
There's a single light.
There's actually
Mhm.
it looks like
They're just 5 right on
It looks
top of
like-
each other.
looks like a candle.
I can't see shit on the map.
You should be able
go
to.
all the
I'm
way
too
over to
far
the
away.
right.
No, it's a long
Like
way
this?
to
You'll be
despair.
able to see. You have to go all the way
That?
up to the far right.
That? Top right?
Top right.
What am I?
It seems to be like it seems like almost a candle light, like a little bit brighter
When in
than
doubt, zoom out.
a little bit brighter than the fireflies, but the same, not really spreading much light because it seems to be well, behind a tree or bushes and whatnot.
Mhm.
Yes, there are bushes, Uaine. Sorry.
Oh, all
Just
right.
not where you were.
So only moving 5 feet at a time. I'm just going to move kind of to the edge of the bush. I assume there's a bush here. And I'm going to try to perception that.
Yeah.
And if I, with my feet, so long as I only move 5 feet at a time while everyone's talking, I don't have to reroll my stealth.
Is anyone else doing anything?
At least it wasn't a 1.
I'm like,
Not a one.
as he's still trying to figure out if he's been suddenly switched to a dream or not.
It's very focused on the rest.
Lieriel has
Is it going
a
through?
knife in her
Does it go-
lap.
I don't know.
What?
When asked a direct question, please give a direct answer.
You don't believe you're dreaming,
Thank you.
Okay.
but something's gone on.
Something's going on.
All the fireflies have pretty much just blinked out.
Would this
Jake.
could this be an occult check? Like what's the creepy vibes? Is it occult? Is
No,
it
you did a
religion?
perception.
Yeah, okay. Just trying to figure
Anybody
out-
else doing anything is what I was asking.
Yeah,
before
I'm gonna
answering that.
look around, particularly towards where that light just came on. I think I'm also gonna do another perception.
Yeah. Lieriel,
28.
has a knife in her lap, but is still just kind of propping her head up, but she is going to look out of the corners of her eyes.
As
Ooh, that shit.
you
You
have
and
a
I,
reroll.
there's something about this tree.
Oh, I mean, I have a plus 17 and I got a 20. That's a bad roll.
Yeah. Jake would pitch his voice down a little, again, whisper to Borolaru and say, "Is that something that normally happens here?"
Hello? Hello?
Who's saying that?
Hello?
Does this voice sound familiar?
Can I have saving throws for everybody?
What
And I
kind
will
of
say
saving
this.
throw, please?
I will say, I'll give you specific which one it is, but I'll say this. I'm sorry, Uaine, but yours is going to be, if you fail, it is a critical failure
All right.
because of your perception critical failure.
It was not a. Oh, did I roll 10 below?
There's something going on there.
Okay. I'm just saying I didn't roll a 1.
Yeah.
Okay.
But there's,
Okay.
and I'll find what the thing is. It's wrong one I brought up. I believe it's Will.
I
It is
presume it's
Will.
going to be
Yes.
Will.
Will
Yes,
would
Will.
make sense, yeah.
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 Don't like that at all.
34.
That's
Now,
a pass.
is this a fear effect?
Jesus.
Pass. Critical failure.
Wait, 23 is a critical failure?
With a failure being a critical failure for Uaine.
Oh, right, yeah.
Is this a
Okay.
fear effect?
It is not a fear effect.
Okay.
Oh, that's right. Do I have any extra shit?
So
By the time I
Uaine,
pass a will
everything
save.
but the light exists. So nothing but that light exists.
Mm.
There's nothing at all except for that light in the distance. You see nothing, you know nothing but that light in the distance. You are fascinated by that light in the distance.
Those big green eyes just go even wider. Just, oh.
What are you doing?
I'm staring at the light.
Hello?
Do we all hear this voice saying hello?
Not hear his voice.
Does it respond when I sing song hello back?
Didn't seem to.
Hello? I'm gonna
How
look
rude,
back at
Mr.
the.
Ross.
I'm gonna look back at Buralu and the bandit. Does my like vision just like slide off
It's
them
not a
again?
bandit, just using a token, I assume.
It's just a token. It's a token. It's not a.
Okay.
Yeah. It's not a bandit. I know I have to double check why is there a bandit here. Yeah. Yeah, it's not your vision sliding off, it's just the light is trying to attract you. You can throw it off, but that light in the distance, that light off to the side that Uaine seems to be so fascinated with is trying to attract your attention.
Do I notice Uaine?
Yeah, Uaine seems to be fascinated by this light.
Okay, I'm going to first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just try and get their attention. I'm gonna cast Rousing Splash on Uaine. And just conjure up some water and just splash them in the face. You get 12 temporary HP.
Does that counter fascinated?
No, but
throwing water on someone
yeah.
seems like a good way to snap them out of it. Yeah,
And
I think
that,
like
and then I think when it doesn't work, that confirms to Azzy that something is definitely afoot.
yeah, and they're just staring, and then like all like they've got so much hair, it's not in the braid, it's just pulled back. It's just so wet and heavy now.
Mhm.
This condition ends if a creature uses hostile actions against you or any of your allies.
Mhm.
is what Fascinated says. That doesn't seem very hostile. You
No.
got hit points.
Yeah.
That's the opposite
Yeah.
of hostile.
Yeah.
And I think there was no other failures in there, but yeah.
Actually, no, there was
Right,
one.
Jake,
I'm at
18.
18.
Oh, I didn't see
Jake
Jake's one.
is-
Oh,
Yeah, but I'm gonna. I was letting that play out. I'm gonna re-roll
Yeah.
that, so I'm going to put a
oh,
card
if you're
out.
re-rolling it, you're re-rolling it.
Yes. So what I'm doing is I'm just want to let that all play through first.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Um.
Do you re-roll? I've taken
Yep,
your card away? Or you?
Oh, I've just put a card on the table, so you
yeah,
can take
and,
that.
I mean, I took your star away. Yep.
Thank you.
Take that. Yep.
And I'm going to re-roll my will again because I probably won't make it, but
Oh,
anything's better
wow.
than 18. Apparently not.
No.
Oh wow. There's
Join me,
nothing...
Jake. Look at the pretty light. It's so pretty.
I
It
want you
is
to know
pretty.
that both of those are lower than my bonus to will
I
save.
know.
It is pretty.
Very
It's so pretty.
It's so pretty.
Pretty.
Oh god, it's got both of them. Okay.
What is that? I'm gonna look it up.
Hello.
Yes, we said hello. If you want to come out, you can.
Help me.
Who are you?
I'm over here.
What do you need help with? Are you stuck in a bush?
Trigonometry homework. The new math doesn't make sense.
Are they is the voice the light?
It seems to be coming from that area.
I need
Okay,
help
I'm-
with OBS settings.
I mean, if you're looking to get revenge on your enemies, I know a very good goddess that can help.
I'm going to... Okay, I'm going to say, alright.
I'm not allowed to be.
I'm looking at the two of them. I'm starting to freak out a bit. Guess it's time for me. And I try to like shake Jake. Come on.
Are you going to roll to attack Jake?
Not yet.
Okay.
Well,
Um,
if the voice
When the
says she needs help,
creature attacks them, breaks them, not when you attack them.
When
If
a creature.
A creature, okay.
A creature.
Yeah.
Not
Allow
the
you to
creature.
self-harm again. It's not self-harm. Self-attack.
I see Uaine
Ally.
moving towards it.
I
I see Uaine moving towards it, and I'm like, okay,
I'll
time
get
to repay
up.
the favor, and I'm gonna pull out a dagger.
Oh my god. Lieriel gets up, sees Azzy do that, and then sits right back down.
Is it like, no character growth?
Gonna run up to Uaine's side and says, okay, grabs their hand. I'm gonna give you to the count of 3 to convince me that you don't need serious breaking out of this.
just all you hear is like
1,
this,
2,
this
3.
like in a dream slurring of the light needs help.
Okay, I'm a basher in the head. Well, not the head because I can't reach the head with the pommel of the dagger. Just like try, or actually back of the knee.
Ooh,
Oh, that's ouchy.
that's
yeah.
rough.
Like, does Uaine have like front knees or back knees?
Yes.
You mean
Their legs, like their knees bend normally, but the way that hooves work, like they have a their legs are ridiculously long because the hooves are like the toes, and so they
Mhm.
have what looks like an extra joint because that's actually the
Yeah,
heel,
they're
which
just
is all the way
standing
up.
up.
That's the heel, not
Yeah.
an extra knee.
Yes.
So, complications.
Yeah.
I haven't spent
Oh.
way too long thinking about how tieflings and cat people and all that work. That's not a thing that I do in my free time when I can't sleep.
Mm,
Oh,
yeah.
absolutely, 100%. Wait until you get into like digitigrade fashion, then that gets really fun.
Again, used to work for DeviantArt. Have seen a lot of tutorial lessons on how things work.
But yeah, I'm just gonna do a. Again, a dagger isn't versatile bludgeoning, but I am just hitting her with the pommel.
Don't you have a stick? Couldn't you just...
I do. I suppose, yeah. Well, the dagger is more funny.
No, I know.
Yeah, I know.
I just think it
trying
would
to
be
favor.
funny.
Stab.
Come on, be brave. Stick them with the pointy end.
Azzy is not going to do that. But
Yeah, if you ran up with the stick, Lieriel would sat back down.
not yet. If this doesn't work, he's not going to go for the drastic option immediately.
Oh,
But
no.
yeah, just-
Pretty light's getting closer.
Just smack Uaine with... fuck it, I'll just roll 2 damage.
You're cutting into
Does
the
that-
temporary hit points you gave me.
As he giveth, as he taketh away.
Does that break
Does that-
fascinated
Does that
on
break?
Uaine?
Give me a moment. It
If not, I
does,
can hurt them more.
but I do like having "but" in this.
But it's getting closer.
Oh boy. They're not
Oh
raining hot right now.
no!
Oh.
This is fine.
I want to know. Wait, what are you guys seeing?
We are seeing ourselves in a circle and everything else is black.
Okay, perfect. Because we are just seeing a black circle where you guys used to be.
I tend to have the lights
fine.
gone. I'm so fascinated by it.
Yeah.
You can see those lights just outside the circle.
Oh, just at, like,
Jake can.
No, actually, wait. You got knocked out. You can't see the lights.
But no one's knocked
No,
out.
no one's knocked out.
no one's
As
knocked
in,
out.
knocked out of the fascination, I should say. Jake can see the lights.
Oh, okay.
He's the only
Okay.
one that can see the lights.
I turn back.
So yeah, I snap out of it. What? I'm not
You're in-
hiding. My knee is bleeding. What are you
You're-
doing here?
You're in
Oh, I might be in
darkness,
trouble.
and Azzy's in darkness.
Can we
Jake can see through. Jake, what I'm trying to explain is, you're both in darkness.
Mhm.
Jake, while you can see the darkness there, you can see through it and see those glowing lights still enticing you in, still enticing you towards it. Lieriel
is
can
it
just see a
like-
blob of darkness right in front of you.
Is that the same for us? Are we like in the midst of
You're
like...
in darkness.
Yeah.
I just didn't take your.
Everyone
Darkness
can.
away.
Everyone apart from Jake can sees darkness. Jake still sees the light in the darkness.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was
Right.
just making sure that
Yeah.
what we saw on the map wasn't accurate.
Yeah. I didn't want to take your total vision away because it makes it look really weird and hard to play.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Darkness is not well implemented in Roll20.
If
At least the spell.
Jake makes a single move, I'm going to cast Needle Darts on him.
Jake is making single move because Jake is
Toward-
being beckoned
toward
by
the
the
light.
Jake is making movements towards the light because, well, Jake was fascinated. Hey, okay.
I don't even think a 23 won't hit you though, will it?
28 AC, no.
Oh yeah, no, that
Oh,
doesn't
no.
go anywhere near hitting you.
Uaine's tail
Uh,
is like,
Presuming
wrapped
Damn,
around
might
Azzy's
I might
arm.
get the
I'll
persistent
take
bleed.
that offer of a cuddle now.
No, you won't get anything. It only does it just make a melee spell attack roll. It's an attack roll. You don't get anything.
Okay.
Are we in turn order at all, or can we still move?
Well, I think we'll start a turn order now from this.
Right.
So I'll get the turn order up.
Oh gosh, what's the appropriate initiative for this?
Yeah.
This is one you need to figure out yourself. I'm not going to fight or really.
What is the appropriate skill for the lulz?
For the lols. I mean,
Lieriel is sitting there like this on a gravestone.
I'm
is
gonna
apathy
argue.
a skill?
I'm gonna argue
No.
diplomacy because I was trying to like convince Uaine.
Yeah.
I would say for me, either occultism, because I'm fascinated.
I'll allow that.
Oh, I forgot to click my token. Or wait, no, wait. Did I? I did. I had my token selected.
You just
It
roll
did-
perception instead of.
Yeah, I just rolled normal
Initiative.
perception.
Yeah.
There we go. back to the normal.
Like, did initiative start when I came out of it, or was initiative started when I was still fascinated?
I'm saying when Lieriel then threw the darts, and we'll start from that because everyone's kind of done something.
So you would have been out of it.
Yeah.
Okay, so I can do a perception. Like, I have no idea what to roll for this outside of, I assume, like, I wrap my tail around Azzy just so, like, tether in the dark. And I'm looking around.
The way I think of it is either perceive the light or you get attracted by the light. So, depending on the skill set of what it is, arcana, occultism, or perception. Because nothing else really matches a fascination.
Yeah.
Can you roll for fear?
Well, I'm not really feed at the moment. That's the thing.
Your initiative. Well, and it's different for Uaine because Uaine is
Yeah, roll for
Uaine.
confusion.
like out of.
Roll for himbo.
Yeah, I'll
Excuse me,
I'll just do
Dembo.
normal.
Dembo.
It's all good.
What was I?
Okay, I thought that was going to sit on a 3, and I was like, is that going to be 2? A 2 and a 3 back to back.
Oh, that gives people, Lieriel another chance to try to hurt Jake.
Yeah, we're all besties here.
Okay, so
all
Uaine,
each other in good fun.
Yes.
Uaine, you're first.
All right. So the light
you
is gone. The light has vanished for me, correct?
You are in darkness.
I'm in darkness.
I just didn't want to
hear
take the.
Yeah,
Take my
I'm
thing.
just double checking. Like, can I hear anything?
Help me. That's much closer.
All right.
That's not something I want to deal with.
No, that does not seem very fun at all. So first off, I'm keeping my tail wrapped around Azzy's arm because I think that's about the height difference there. Like maybe a wrist. I'm not going to move away. Gods, I don't think there is a whole lot I can do. I think, yeah, it's going to be like... Azzy, you're with me, yeah?
I'm with you.
Whatever happens, we're going to be in this together. We're going to find where the others are. Just don't listen to her. And whatever you're going to do, you can do it. And I'm going to roll a diplomacy to aid. So that is a 29 with a 27, so that is just a success, so I don't get panache, but you have a +3 to your next roll.
Okay.
Is readying an action a thing in this system? I don't remember.
You can
prepare an action for 2 actions.
You can spend 2 actions to ready a single action activity.
And does that require my reaction to pull it off?
Yes.
Okay, then that's all I can do. I've got my star knife drawn, and I'm just watching and listening in the darkness.
You can
Okay.
recall knowledge.
Oh,
Your actions.
Would that be Arcana, Occult, Scouting Lore?
Secret check.
Yeah.
I think occult.
Occult? All right.
Yeah.
I do know a thing or two about sirens.
Do you know a thing or two about Fae too?
I do. That's a 21.
In this case, whatever it is trying to lure people in.
Mm.
And has a siren type spell, Syrinscape ability, but you don't really have enough there to know what's going on.
As a bit of an experiment, clearly
They're
if
going
those
to
were
stab
here,
Azzy.
As a bit of experiment, I stab Azzy. It's just a bit of an experiment because I was fascinated, so I came to somewhere that I don't remember being. I don't know where anyone other than Azzy is, so I'm just going to shout out, it's obviously trying to draw us in. I don't know what it's doing, but try not to go to it. And I don't know if anyone can hear through magical darkness, but they shout that pretty loudly.
Do we hear them?
Yeah, it's not
Okay.
blocking that.
Okay.
Um,
And then
that
you
would
also
be-
have a bit of an idea where I am.
There would be advanced darkness to block that.
Look, I don't know what fey fuckery is going on here.
Did I hear Lieriel's response?
Did Lyra?
Oh, I thought maybe that was Del. Sorry.
Oh yeah, no. Whatever I said, it was Del.
Okay.
I was just wondering if we heard. I don't even remember what I said, to be entirely honest with you. I'm running on like 3 hours of sleep.
Okay, the lights come into the darkness, and those in the darkness can now see the lights. So there are lights that have come and approached you, and you can't see what the lights are connected to because, again, darkness. And we've mentioned before advanced darkness on this thing, but there's advanced dark vision as well,
Which I do not have.
which you can see in darkness quite effectively. As
only certain monsters have that.
as the candles approach and then attack. Actually, an attack, and we go onto Uaine. 22 to hit. You are, I believe, flat-footed to something you cannot see.
Uaine, yay!
Yes, correct.
Yeah. So if I'm flat-footed, that will
Minus
hit.
2 AC, yeah.
That will
Unless
hit
you
if
have
I'm
other
flat-footed.
things, yeah.
Wow.
Okay. So that is 16 points of fire damage.
Do I? I think I have resistance to fire, or am I thinking the wrong? I'll look that up. At 16, I have 10 HP, temporary HP, so I have 6 points to deal with, and let me see if I have my fire resistance. But I will dig that up. You can keep going.
And then it slashes again out
I
of the
guess not.
darkness. And that's a 31
That
with
will.
the flat-footed
It's not a crit, but it does.
for 17 slashing damage.
17 plus 6.
Again out of the darkness. Trying to find uses, actions. Oh, we'll do that one. Again out of the darkness. A third attack. 28, the flat-footed.
That'll hit.
For 16 slashing damage. And I say out of the darkness, I mean this is not the candle,
Right.
but something else glowing.
Sorry, how many slashing did you say that was?
16.
16. Thank you.
Yeah. So the first one was the candle hitting you,
Okay.
and the other two were less expected, so yeah. You didn't even see them coming. I believe it's Azzy's go.
Okay, I know exactly what I'm going to do. First action, open my kinetic gate. And
Tell me
I
when
guess-
you have a when you use manipulate, please.
that is a good point. Because...
We don't often get to do this, but
You have attack of opportunities?
Yeah, but let's see. Kinetic gate.
Hey! Sorry. I was looking at my cat while I said you have attack of opportunities, so I used my cat voice.
oops.
Kinetic activation.
She then tried to bite me.
Hold on. I don't know if this has the manipulate trait, so I will refer to my Rage of Elements book.
It's actually there.
No.
No, we'll do it where it was, because that's where it was.
Channel elements. Aura Kinesis Primal. It is not a manipulate action. So I do that, and then I will spend 2 actions to use the impulse. 4 winds. That is not a manipulate either. But I don't think, but let me double check. Because that's stone, that's metal. Oh, where is it?
I wonder if I can do this. No, it's not that.
Here we go. 4 winds. That is not a manipulate either. So, I use 4 winds, and that will get both Uaine and I. We can use our reaction to move up to half our speed. And I am going to just try and...
Reaction and movement?
Yep.
I am not moving because I used my reaction to aid you.
Okay. That use your reaction?
Yeah, aid is it takes an action and your reaction.
Wait.
Isn't
It just says each of those creatures can stride up to half its speed. It doesn't say spend your reaction to stride up to half its speed. I think you can just do it.
Ooh.
Let me double check.
Up to 4 willing creatures.
well, did Azzy actually use your aid?
I haven't needed to.
Not
Then
yet,
didn't
no.
need the action.
Because what happens is you must first prepare to help, usually by using an action during your turn, and then you use your aid reaction when they're using it. So
Right.
you
That
haven't
makes sense.
used your reaction yet, unless you want to hold that still.
Yeah, they would have wanted to help
Yeah.
Azzy. But if we
Okay.
get to move for free, then I'll move for free.
But yeah, this impulse doesn't actually require you to spend a reaction.
Brilliant.
You just get to stride up to half your speed.
Brilliant. And does your
Joe-
gate give me the extra movement?
It does.
So
Be 20 feet.
yeah, feeling Azzy
And-
move
and,
with their
like,
tail wrapped
yeah,
around, they'll just
and
follow 20 feet.
I'll grab your hand and, with the wind powering our movement, yank you along.
Yeah, their tail is still wrapped around you, so they're like being pulled by
Like, try and
tail
go, like,
and wrist.
I'm literally just gonna go, like, because I can't, so presumably I can't see, so I'm just gonna,
Yeah.
like, go back exactly the way I came, which doesn't quite take us out, but it's...
Gets us closer.
Yeah.
With a 26 to hit attack?
Me?
No, you and you.
Oh yeah.
Another 20 fire. You're
Ouch.
lucky. These are not criticals. These are really low rolls too.
These things hurt.
The criticals
And,
have been high.
And I have my kinetic aura active now, so that is there. Okay. That's my turn. That's 3 actions.
Okay. Lieriel.
Yeah, I am going to hopefully not roll super low again and cast Needle Darts on Jake. 29.
Yes.
You take 20 damage.
Oh,
Sorry.
no.
Never
Plus
rolled that
bleed.
high.
Oh,
Plus bleed.
No. Only if it's a critical success.
Okay. Gotcha.
you beat me by 1.
Yeah, only if it's a critical success does it take bleed. And then I am going to... I'm so sorry. I'm going to use my second action to seek. I'd like to see what Borlu and his little friend are doing. If at all possible.
They seem to be out of it. not
out of
aware,
it, like,
as in asleep and like collapsed, not aware of what's going on.
oh, like
This is
they're
just
like
for you.
they're on the ground unconscious.
This is just for you. Yeah.
Like they are like lying down.
They're having nap
Okay.
time. They're having siesta.
We all deserve a
All
little nap
right.
time.
Well, that's a little fun. Does that take my seek action, or can I just see that?
That's you can see that.
Then I will use my final action to stand up. Because I guess it's time to stand up.
So you, Lieriel's just on the floor going, "Yeah, I'm going to hurt you."
Not just on the floor, but just leaning up against
exactly what
the
happened. Like
gravestone.
Lieriel was just like fling the darts out. They came back, just barely missed, flung them out again. They come back, pushes herself up.
I was like, "Fine."
He's like, okay, I might guess that this is kind of a crisis now.
Jake at 9.
Yeah. So I am no longer fascinated, correct?
You're no longer fascinated.
I don't see the light anymore, correct?
You do not see the lights.
So what I see all at the moment right now is a big giant circle of black.
Mm-hmm. And what you believe to be Azzy coming out of it.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Oh! I just remembered. When I open my kinetic gate, I can make an attack as part of that.
I think we're a bit far from it, sorry.
Okay, fair enough. Fair enough.
Yeah. I've got blind fight, so it's not too annoying for me.
Oh, that's great.
You just close your eyes.
No,
It can't lure me in if I can't see it.
That's the skill, just for your reference, Karsh. And 5, 10, 15, 20, 25... I'll get to here, and then I will spend my turn to help Azzy get out of the darkness. Yeah. Well, there's not much else I can do, because I'm not going into the darkness of my own free will.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
And I will... As much as I just... what the hell. I'll do a recall knowledge to see if I can figure out anything, if I've ever heard anything about this kind of situation.
Yeah, that'd be occult.
Yep, which is... My occult is +1. Yeah, no.
Yep.
Saying, yeah, this is new. This is
I
new.
stay ghost. I'm
And
trying to
that's my
ghost. Okay, Uaine.
So I'm just in darkness, but am I seeing? Do I see
Can I-
anything interesting as I've got half of these people out of the darkness?
Let's see if I can
Like,
get into that
do I
later.
have any understanding that there is an end to this darkness, or do I not know?
As with everything with darkness, you have no idea how big it is. That's just how darkness works, unfortunately.
Okay, no, I was just trying to figure out if there was anything I would know. Yeah, I think first action.
The only thing you can really tell is there's light over here.
Okay. Well, I have run towards the light. It has not gone well for me. So I think my first action, I'm going to move away from the light. And then, like, I step out of the darkness, and kind of everyone's here. So it's like, I stop. I'm going to move just one more. And Uaine does not look good. They are bleeding and drenched in water and clearly, like, hurt and just a little bit wild-eyed.
Wait,
and
water? Oh.
Splash.
They've got a little bit of drowned rat going on top of bleeding.
Okay,
Yeah.
this is important. This is important. Rousing Splash, you... No, I'm thinking of something different. Ignore me. I'm an idiot.
No worries. Yeah, I think they're going to spin back around. It's not going to work, but they're just going to try and throw their star knife at where the light was.
So you're attacking the darkness.
Yes.
Do you have dark vision?
I have. Do I have dark
I'm
vision
kidding.
or do I have low
That's-
light vision?
Like, you're in a dark. You're in a dark cave. I have dark vision. Yeah.
I'm usually the one shouting that. I have low light vision. I do
Yeah, I know.
not have dark vision.
Doesn't matter, dark vision or not. You need to have advanced dark vision in this case.
Yes. Yeah. It is attacking a thing I can't see disadvantage or.
It's you have to roll a flat check.
Is it concealed?
Sealed or hidden?
Is it
It
hidden?
is. If you're out,
Mhm.
you can't see the light
Right.
unless you're inside that darkness bubble.
Yeah.
So it
No,
is
I am.
totally concealed. So it is totally invisible to you. You could be just throwing something into a blob of darkness.
Yeah. It is pure like I was in darkness. I was stabbed and burned. I have run out. I'm just like spinning around and panic throwing the thing. So is that check a D100 or?
For invisible, I think it's a.
If it's hidden, according to Archives of Nethys, it's a 11 flat check.
DC 11 flat check to hit
When
it.
you're hidden from a creature, that creature knows the space you're in, but can't tell precisely where you are.
Yeah, like they hit me.
You know roughly where it is because we just ran straight away from it.
Exactly.
So, yeah.
Love that.
Definitely a gazebo.
It's a DC 11. If you fail the DC, then you don't.
Okay.
It doesn't work.
Higher than 11.
Yeah. Flat check.
Oh, wait, sorry. What was the first one? 8. So I definitely failed that.
Yeah.
And then,
So you just throw your star knife into the darkness.
and then I'm going to recall knowledge again. And you said occultism, correct?
Yep.
24, the same.
You were lower the first time, but something to do with those candles that attract people, and you can see them in the darkness, but you can't really. You just don't know.
Just, if you see the candles, don't look at them.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
And with that, I think we'll do it this way. So, as you throw that into the darkness, and you're like, if you see the candles, don't look at them, and then suddenly a heat wave comes out of the darkness. Can I have a reflex saving throw from Azzy and from Jake, please?
Okay.
As scalding hot wax emerges from
Ooh.
the darkness and just flies out. A 37 critical is a critical, so you take no damage. I'll just make sure that's yeah. But a 24 is a failure.
Just a failure, not a crit?
Just a failure.
That's good.
I can live with that.
So the okay, we got that. We got to do that. Okay. Just making sure.
New skills. Who's this?
No, this is a weird one.
Oh boy, that's never
Oh no,
fun
yeah,
to hear.
okay, that's okay, Divin. I'm gonna do this first. So, okay, so, as I say, the globs of like wax, of scalding hot wax, fly out. Jake, you miss. You dodge out all the wax coming out. Maybe a divine gift, maybe lucky. You have no idea. You don't care. But Azzy takes 6 globs to them. The first one doing 6 points of damage. And let's do the other 5 then.
Oh boy.
Another 23 points of scalding.
Okay,
29
ow.
total.
I get my healing spells out now.
Okay.
I shouldn't laugh.
And
Okay.
I'm waiting for the persistent.
oh yeah,
Oh god, that's
they're
persistent.
persistent. All of that is persistent.
Oh god.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, I definitely
Uh,
need to look at my healing
that-
spells.
29 persistent damage of scalding wax.
29 persistent damage.
Scalding wax.
Azzy,
Okay.
are you only down 29?
I'm only down 29.
Okay.
As the lights move closer.
Okay.
Okay, are they moving closer? Does the dark move with them, or is the dark staying where it is?
Dark stays where it is.
Okay.
But Azzy is just inside, so Azzy can see the light inside
Mm-hmm.
and can see that the light's coming closer and closer.
Yep.
It is Azzy's go.
Okay, good thing I have this Ocean's Balm. I want to regain 26, and I can attempt a flank check to remove persistent fire damage with especially appropriate help.
Mhm.
On myself. So that, I believe, is a... especially appropriate help means...
Oh, you also get resistance too for fire for 1 minute. Oh wait, it's not fire, it's scalding.
flat check 10.
It
Flat
is
check.
technically fire damage, yes.
Okay.
Yeah. And I also have resistance 6 to fire, which is...
Mhm.
And that lasts for a minute.
You might want that.
Yeah. And so I'm going to roll a DC 10 flat check. Come on. That is a D10.
No, that's wrong dice.
8. Okay. The first one doesn't work. I'm like, I'm going to do it on myself again. I don't get the healing this time, but I can re-roll the flat check.
Mm-hmm.
17.
There you go. I believe that is a pass.
I'm then going to make step, not stride, step down to Uaine.
So
That'll be-
that light comes closer as you step. But if just as a hint, if you didn't step, if you moved, there would have been another attack of opportunity.
Yeah. I already gotten that hint. But thank you for
Quick question.
giving it- get
You
it.
learned from me.
Quick question, and this is...
Mhm.
It was 6 globs of wax.
Yeah.
Is it... This is just for my turn as well, if I get it. Is it... You have to do 6 turns to get rid of every persistent glob of wax, or is it 1
Just
and you
one.
let everything
It's
go?
all up
Okay.
together.
Yeah.
Okay,
Why
Just
don't
like
making
if
you
you're on
ask some-
fire,
why-
it's just one.
Making sure, because I worked with wild toy stuff and hot wax and everything else. It hurts.
Oh yeah. I've got my fire burns from my fire trolling days.
If I had to do
Mhm.
6 persistent checks,
Yeah.
That would be
Well,
horrendous.
but also your resistance would make most of those 0
Yeah.
That is true, because it's individual
if they were
things.
individual.
Mhm.
Yeah.
That's
And
really
that's one of the other
good.
reasons I was checking as well.
So we'll just bulk them up and bulk both ways.
Okay, cool. All right, so okay, Azzy's. Okay, what's next?
Oh well, I didn't
Ariel?
even
That
need
is you,
to
so
do.
does Lieriel.
I didn't even need to do the second one. I could just let my resistance nullify, because it's D6. If they're individual sources, I
They're
just take
not
no
individual
damage.
sources.
No,
They're not.
They're
no,
not.
okay, well,
they're
That's
just
what
one.
we determined. If
Okay, cool.
they were, then your
And you'd be
resistance-
individually
Yeah.
having to bulk them all out at the same
Yeah,
time.
okay.
So generally, if you're on fire,
Well-
we just take the largest, but that's also one check to get rid of all that.
Yeah, it says like you can be simultaneously affected by multiple persistent damage conditions so long as they have different types. So you couldn't have 6 different fire
That makes-
persistent damages.
That
Like,
makes sense.
it's-
Okay.
Per the rules, not allowed.
Yep. Okay.
We were talking
All right.
earlier about how much we love the rules and how it tells us what we can and can't do and how things work.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So that's wonderful. We've got
Also,
that right there.
I'm so glad I got the perfect thing to counter that.
All right. Well, you don't need healing now. So
I do.
yeah, I know you do.
You don't care though.
No,
Thank you,
I'll
Green
heal
Way.
you. I'll give you a heal at 3rd level. We'll see. I can't remember if I fixed this thing or not. To do that, so I'll heal Uaine. This did not fix it properly. So I will just do roll 3d8 plus 24. And you can take some 34 hit points. I don't know how much you were down.
Thank you. I was
you're-
literally at half my health.
Yeah, you're at yellow, which means yellow level spell.
And that was after having temporary HP, so you.
And now you're green. Great. So I'm gonna do that, and then I would like to spend an action. This isn't going to be very useful, but I will recall knowledge for occultism as well. Correct? It's occultism.
Yeah. Oh my God, really?
16.
You got so much pluses and still no. Nope.
Wow.
I only have like a plus 9 or something.
You get more than plus one.
Or well, I think I have untrained improvisation. Did I take that? I have a plus 12. I just rolled a 4. I'm rolling like shit tonight.
I know those feelings.
Mm.
But I tried, and I made sure that you weren't gonna die. And I used 2 actions to heal and 1 action to get a 16. So that's
Very appreciated.
That's me.
I'm going to do something completely stupid to see if this would work, but
Oh boy.
I don't
Do it,
have
get
what I
hurt,
want.
got more healing spells. I
Oh,
don't know how to
actually-
attack something I can't see.
Okay, I'm going to do something absolutely stupid. I'm going to post this to Karsh and say this to Karsh and see what they want me to do with it. I'm going to grab my water skin out of my pack, and I'm going to throw my water skin at the darkness, trying to see if I can hit it.
It's invisible.
It
mean,
gets
I-
hit
Even with
a
your
bunch of
blindfolding,
water.
you have no idea inside that darkness of where it is. Unless you're inside that darkness, and I'll give you...
It's like you forget I'm right here. I'm like 1,000 water skins inside
Exactly, but
3 foot
you've had your
frame.
turn.
I know.
I know.
You've had your turn, and
Yeah.
I'm going to say, we're attacking fire. What puts out fire? Water.
Mhm.
But as he was otherwise occupied, and it wasn't my turn to say anything. So I'm going to do... Okay. If I step into darkness, what are we going to give me?
Then you have your...
Blind fight.
Well, it's still invisible, but you get blindfolding on top of that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, the only successful DC 5 flat check target hitting creature.
It'll be 5, yeah. I think
Okay,
it's
so
5.
I will take one step into the blackness.
Mhm.
And then,
You can see the lights are just right there.
yeah, and I am going to go into my pack, grab the water, and then attack it with the water. So is it 1 turn to move, 1 turn to change items, 1 turn to attack?
So using all your action, yeah.
Yeah, I'm using my actions for this because why not?
Mhm.
And what do you want me to roll for this?
Wait,
Yeah. Sorry.
Oh, attack of opportunity. You're manipulating.
Okay.
You are getting something out of the back.
I did. Okay. I think it's 1.
It's unlike you getting multiples later.
I know.
That's going to get weird.
So, Lara, if you're saying something, you're muted.
No, I'm looking at spells. I'm
Okay.
talking to myself silently. I'm not muted.
Okay.
36 to attack.
Not a crit, but still a hit.
Okay. You're lucky it's not a crit, because again, those crits are high.
Yep.
19 points of fire damage.
Okay. No persistent?
No persistence.
Okay, take away 19. Right, up to 76. And that doesn't break the action, it still lets me go through.
Unless it was a critical, would have stopped it.
So what would you like me to roll? Is it an
An attack.
unarmed
An armed
attack?
attack, yeah.
Okay.
I think you get minus for impel weapon, but
For a 28?
we haven't even attacked
Oh,
it
sorry,
yet.
I have to roll the D20 for a 5, so give me a sec.
Yep.
Yeah,
Misses.
makes it. What?
Misses.
No,
Misses.
It-
AC.
AC, but it still makes contact, it doesn't do any damage, correct?
Still got to hit AC, don't you? But
So
No, what I'm asking-
28 does not
Yeah.
meet its AC.
Yes, but it still hits. As in, it doesn't miss, it hits him, just doesn't do any damage.
yes, it hits it.
You
Okay.
It's a creature.
That's why I make sure. It hits it, but doesn't do any damage. Good.
So it's
And
not
that's what-
insubstantial. It's not still a total miss. You're close.
Yeah.
This thing's AC, I didn't believe was that high.
Okay.
Like, legit did not believe it was that high.
And anyway, that is my turn.
I thought that would have been a hit. Uaine, I think is next. You haven't moved down the order.
All right. I'm standing under a tree. How tall up are the limbs?
I mean, if you're looking to climb, you can climb. You can do whatever you need in this.
I would just I'm just making sure it's not like I grew up with post oaks that were stupid tall before there were branches. But if I do a leap, I can leap 30 feet from standing.
Which is impressive. If
It's
you want
not
to climb,
taller
you can
than
climb.
30 feet.
You can climb if you want.
I don't want to climb. I want to just do an acrobatics check to jump and try to grab a tree.
Or do an acrobatics because you're a performer.
Brilliant. 31. So yes, Uaine is just going to leap up into the tree to be up on a branch, squinting into the darkness. They're going to reach into. Well, they're going to think back to the pull they did this morning. 1d8. Ooh, that's a 2. That's not good, actually. Hold on. If it is... Okay, so... On a 2, I gain nothing. Okay, so that did me... I think back, one of the cards I pulled was the moon, which is unconscious knowledge, which doesn't actually help me because I'm trying to recall knowledge, and my last action... I'm going to try and recall knowledge one more time. because my plus is not bad on that. Come on, dice. Again!
That's
All right,
It's-
Uaine's
It's
sitting.
Calcac all over again.
Uaine's sitting up in the tree.
Okay.
Uaine sits in your gum tree, Merry, Merry King of the bushes they.
Yes,
Yes.
jump, magic,
Magic
jump.
jump. Okay. So I didn't even look. Just, of course.
My cat's name is Jareth, for those of you who don't know.
The we play on a couple of different layers here. It will do this. The flame attacks. Right, I'll just make sure I've got actions enough to do this. Yes. Flame attacks. The flame attacks Azzy. And no, yeah, flame attacks Azzy. We'll just do this one. With the candles. With 37 to a hit.
That is a crit.
52 points of damage of fire. And got 56.
Actually, it's only 46 points of
Yeah.
damage.
Yeah, these are the crits which I've been saying. They've been in that 50 range pretty much. And then you feel that same rush go past you as it's not going to hit Uaine. But it hits the trunk, the stump of the tree, the trunk of the tree, but it's certainly aimed at Azzy and Lieriel. So can I please have a reflex saving throw from both of you as globs of wax start flying out of the darkness towards you?
I'm going to re-roll that.
You might want to re-roll that one.
Yeah. Actually, let me have a look at my.
I
My
was in
things.
fact muted that time when I wanted to
Yes.
say my comment, which was okay, rude.
Can't do any of those.
Okay, so that's a pass. I'll take,
Okay.
Yep.
Hey.
and that's a pass.
God, same, bestie.
So we do this. Trying to figure that out. So that's 2. So for Azzy, you take 8 points of persistent fire damage,
Okay.
which only ticks
So-
when it comes to the end of your turn.
Oh, so,
I think. Right. Yeah. Right. So 8 points of damage, and it's going to be persistent after that. Yeah. And we did the same thing for this. That's 2. And Lieriel takes 6 points, which is again going to be persistent as the scalding, multiple scalding waxes get thrown out. Okay, can I get you to do a perception check?
Okay. Okay, perception. 35.
Okay,
Crit.
pretty cool. It's not where you think it is. Those lights, which is what you can see in the darkness, that might be one of its hands. It is not there. That's as in, it's got reach, so you're only seeing one of its hands.
Oh.
Don't bother. Don't mind me. I'm just seeing if something's going to do what I want it to.
There is new measurement tools if you'd like to try and play around with those.
oh.
Really cool measurement tools with circles and bits and pieces.
Ooh.
Ooh.
I mean,
Okay.
Oh wow.
That's what I mean.
That's cool. We like this.
Oh, that's real nice.
That's what I mean.
Ooh. it's
Either
good
way,
theme as well.
this is the new updates from Roll20. Let's get back to the game, please.
It's like
Okay.
I am legitimately like
new
trying to
shiny.
test.
You can also do it so people don't see
Okay.
it while if you're experimenting.
Oh yeah,
There's a button there.
I won't broadcast to others. Sorry.
Okay, so 35. Do I get a rough idea where they are?
Yeah.
Okay.
I will tell you on your round.
Okay, cool. Thank you. And yeah,
Can we have it not broadcast to others? Lieriel.
I
as
turned
is
off
this-
broadcast.
Yeah, I don't see them. I think you see them because
Oh,
you're the
I can
GM.
see them because I'm GM. Okay.
yeah.
Sorry.
Okay. And as is still there.
I'll try not to.
Mine's what's still there.
It's still on the map.
Not for
Oh,
us.
it's not for me. It
us.
isn't.
There you go. Then it's gone now. Thank you.
Okay.
It's just weird that the GM gets to, has to see it when not broadcast.
I'm able to turn that off
Yeah.
somehow, which
Maybe.
I would advise because I mess around with that a lot. When
I'll
I'm
see if I
trying to,
can.
like,
I'll see if I can send them a message about it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, training ambassadors.
Community resource.
Okay.
Yeah,
as you-
In response to being crit and taking a third of my health in one shot, Azzy's just gonna go, ah! And he's gonna like just gather a lot of electricity and like a fucking blue dragon just bursts out through his mouth in a line. He's just gonna fire it straight into the darkness.
Water ball.
Like this.
Attack of
Like-
opportunity.
It's I don't know if it's manipulate. It is manipulate.
Yeah.
This one is manipulate.
Wait, no, it can't, because I used to take opportunity on me. It's not its turn yet. Oh, so no, sorry.
It just
sorry,
was his
whatever.
turn. It just
Never
was his
mind.
turn.
Just rolled over off its
No, it
turn.
can't. Yes.
Oh, actually, no, I can't, because I can't see both people. Dang.
No.
I'm trying to help.
23 is a miss.
23 is a miss.
Unless it's like there's
And-
flat-footed in there too. Like
and
flat-footed
if,
brings up to 25.
Still a miss.
Okay. And holy shit, you have lined it up.
Oh, have I?
Yes.
I literally
That is
just went
exactly
straight-
where he is. Not
Okay,
the first
cool.
part, but you've lined up exactly where he is. So I'm going to
Okay,
say
cool.
because you've lined up over that part multiple times.
Reflex save.
Okay. Let's do this. God
My one focus spell.
damn, we're gonna crit fail this. I know it. Failure, not crit fail. Good.
That's 36.
36 electricity damage. Yeah.
It's having transferred to Kineticist. It is the one spell I still have, which does the ridiculous sorcerer damage. Because it's a focus spell.
Yep.
On my, and then
But you absolutely lined up exactly where. Yeah.
And then for my last action, I am going to. Oh no, because it doesn't heal me anymore. Shit. Do I
Yeah,
hear like anything? Do I hear like the sounds
You
of something
hear it being hit. Yes. You
Okay.
hear it squeal. The help me is no longer
In
the
that
the
case,
sound. It's
I'm
more
going-
a scream and screech.
In that case, I'm going to listen to where that scream is, and I'm going to use my last action to fire a water elemental. Actually, no, I'm going to fucking play it safe and 5-foot step.
Away?
Yes.
Okay.
I don't want to be within its reach, because that
Also,
fucking hurts.
this is the point where people have the Resonance of Light, which is constant heal.
Well, you have to activate it.
Yes.
Yeah, you have to activate it.
I'm saying that if you need to heal
He's
quickly.
not that hurt yet.
No, yeah.
Yeah.
Not gonna take
I
much
am-
to take us down.
I have a fat stack of HP.
These days, yeah.
Yeah, because con is my main stat, so.
As is no longer the squishy sorcerer.
Yeah.
As he's got as much hit points as the tanks.
I know,
Yep.
it's nice. I got support.
And Uaine's there for your support too, I think.
Okay.
Okay, so that's your
that's all.
movements. That's everything.
That's all of it.
Lieriel.
Yep.
So am I able to tell,
Oh, I guess I take damage at the end of my turn because I got.
Yes.
like
65.
I see Azzy cast this spell and hear this cry out of like agonizing pain, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, perfect. Fuck it, I can take damage.
You also don't know where Jake is in there.
Yeah, we do. You can see the edge of his token right there.
You shouldn't be able to see the edge of this token.
Okay.
Lieriel didn't hear Jake cry out in pain, so either Jake is dead, in which case it won't matter, or not in that line. What I am going to do is I am going to cast Searing Light. Let me find out where it went, because I think I'm gonna
love it.
upcast it. To 4th level, but I'm gonna have to manually do the damage, I think, because
I just love that you've lined yourself up again in a line. That searing wax thing is a line that comes out.
Yeah, Searing Light, that's what I'm saying.
know,
I saw
like the
Azzy
wax.
do that, heard it work.
The searing wax is a line.
Oh, well,
Oh.
I wanted to be,
Just lining yourself up.
I wanted to do exactly what
Yeah. I know, it's good.
Azzy did. So Searing Light, I think it makes. Oh shoot, it is a ranged spell attack. So I have to make an attack roll. That's 31. So because I don't know where it is, I have to make the check, right?
Correct.
Yeah. DC 11.
Damn it.
Yeah.
Okay. That's not, my keyboard has been shit lately. I need to replace it. Can I re-roll that?
I will allow you to re-roll it if you want. That's what the re-rolls are there for.
Yeah. I am going to waste this card.
I'll take it.
Protect the innocent, of course.
Uphold the law.
Child.
No cats were harmed in this. Okay,
so
you hit.
It'll be a 31 to hit, and then it's going to be. Oh shit! This is fire. Oh man, I wasn't thinking properly.
Oh
Okay,
no.
so it's going to be 7d6. Is it a fiend or undead? I'm assuming not, but might as well check.
No, it's not
We are in a graveyard.
those.
Okay.
It's not
I know
either
what
of
it is.
those.
It's annoying.
Just very.
This was just a normal success, right?
Normal success.
Okay, so
Normal
it would
hit.
take 31 fire damage. However, the main reason that I wanted to do this, I probably shouldn't have upcast it though, because it's just fucking fire damage, and I know that it's not going to work very well. If it passes through an area of darkness,
Which it's in.
I attempt to counteract the darkness. So,
Ah.
Yeah.
Spell DC?
So
Spell DC 29.
yeah. Do you want to use the attack roll for that, or do you want me to make another one?
And I was going to say, if you want to do it, you can use the one you've done, because it is attack roll. So essentially,
So you said it's DC 29.
You counteract it and flip the darkness.
Okay, so I counteract it if it's no more than level 5, the dark effect.
Ooh. Correct.
I don't know if it's a spell or how that works.
Standing in front, and let's see if we've got a picture as well.
Oh, hell yeah! Oh, that fucker's
Nice.
not a fiend.
Nicely done.
Well
That
done.
was-
Show to everybody.
That was clutch. What the fuck is that?
A creature which seems to have a hand made of candles. Very lean,
Don't like that.
hairy humanoid with lanky torso, horned heads, bulbous black eyes, and elongated fingers in one hand. that's made out of candlestick wax.
So someone's DeviantArt OC.
I've seen weirder.
Absolutely.
Sorry, I had to. I apologize.
I love it.
And as was mentioning, his hand is over here, as in the lights that you were seeing was not in the token, not in the square which he was in.
They're there.
Okay.
He was holding them out to lure people in.
Yeah. Lieriel just grins. Try that again and see where it fucking gets you. And let's see, I moved. That was 2 actions, so that's my turn. Yeah. Try that again, see where that fucking gets you.
Okay.
Well,
That's where he is. I told you I'll tell you in your turn. That's
Yeah.
where he,
yeah, well, thank you. Well, it's already done its. So let me know because I got the fan going.
Action,
if you
yep.
can hear it or not.
we can.
Yeah, we can.
Oh, you can hear the fan.
Yeah.
Okay. There we go.
Sorry, I know it's hot.
Yeah, sorry. I thought this was still on
Yeah.
broadcast, but it's not. Oh well. All right. Well, it's already his turn. I am going to do
Oh, jeez.
ouchies. So I will go. I'll pull out my weapon, and I will attack it. So I'll take a step forward. That'll be so. And striking more. Please hit.
I'll also give you this. It's got reach.
Yes.
That's what it's been playing around with. That is a hit. Not a critical,
No.
but a hit.
So. That means I got one more, correct?
What's your striking maul made out of?
Don't think I actually ever said. I think it's a basic. Not sure if it's. Not
Okay.
sure if it's
I
steel
think-
or iron.
Pretty sure it's plus. It's magic.
Doesn't matter. It's about what it's made out of in most cases.
Yeah, we
In this,
haven't
it's about
actually.
the made out of sometimes.
Yeah, we haven't actually determined that.
I would say
so
it's
I
steel
assume
then.
it's steel.
Unless it's mentioned, I would say steel.
Yeah.
Sometimes in this game, it's about what it is made out of, not as if it's magical or not. Sometimes it's if it's magical or not, and not if it's made out of.
And
Or
then this,
weird candlestick creatures like this, maybe.
Yeah. so that was an attack. However, I've done that. Should have done that. Oh well.
You gonna attack again?
I'm going to attack again. I was looking through some of my other. Oh, actually. Oh, good. I can do this. Advantageous assault. You deal damage to. It's a 1 action. It's a press action, so it goes after the successful introduction. And thank you.
Sorry.
So,
She's just beating
striking
him at
roll on 2.
So you're just adding more damage to the.
Any more damage, however.
You've already moved.
Yeah.
Moved, attacked.
But make a strike against a creature that is grabbed, prone, or restrained.
Yeah, sorry, I got that wrong. Never mind. Okay, that's my turn.
Well, the second one
Wait, you
misses.
just
Okay.
Just make 1 attack?
Yes.
You can just do another.
No,
Moved.
because it's still rolled a
Moved,
yes.
Moved.
attacked,
Yes.
and
Go.
attacked. So it's
Yes.
Yeah.
That's 3.
Oh, that was the last striking wall.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yes. So I had to roll, see if it hit, and see if it did anything.
Uaine, up the tree.
All right. Uaine sees the drop to start, can finally see this thing. Is
Hideous.
going to, from where they're kind of crouched on the branch, twist around, grab a branch, do a flip, very flamboyantly, land, grab their hat out of the air, generate panache, maybe?
I'm going to give you it. Yeah.
All right. I finally have panache. So we'll continue
Usually it's done
Moving
by rolls,
through.
but like the description, go for it.
Well, it specifically says if you do swashbuckler-y
Yeah.
things,
Yeah.
your GM can allow it. So
Yeah.
I will ask. I'm going to just run straight at him and attempt to tumble through,
Okay.
which is going to be an acrobatics check. And because I have panache, I have a +1 to whatever I roll. That's a 38.
Against its reflex? Yes.
Yes.
But only just. No, I'm kidding.
All right.
You got it.
All right. So, hold on. I have to remember.
It doesn't
What's this-
seem to be very.
The acrobat is it the acrobat archetype?
Yes.
Because I'm fond of the acrobat archetype.
But tumbling through does a thing, and now I'm trying to find it again.
You should bonuses.
Yeah, I think it makes him
Flat-footed.
Yes.
My bad.
So he is flat-footed. I have to look up how long. This stuff is just everywhere, and I can't figure out what goes with what. And if I click anything,
Are you doing tumbling strike?
no, tumble through. So
Yeah.
it leaves him flat-footed, and I think it's till the end of my turn, or my
I'll
next
say-
turn.
I'll just say this: flat-footed to everybody until the end of your turn.
Right.
Until
So
yeah,
that,
start of your next turn.
and then I'm just going to spin around and throw my star knife at him.
Which is a miss.
No, we're flat-footed.
Even with flat-footed. 29 is what you
dang.
need. Yeah.
Well, I was thinking 28 for a second there. I
Because you
apologise.
hit 28, but it needed 29
yeah.
initially. Yeah.
Gotcha.
That's why I had to check. I was like, wait, that's really high. So he did everything
Right.
to show off, and it just misses. As he's looking around you, and it flies past him.
You give it a haircut.
Yeah, I spin back around, catch my star knife, and tumble through. Yeah, that's everything that I've got. So he's flat-footed to everyone, at least.
He does a 5-foot step away from
Nope.
Jake. And unless Jake has reach,
Which I do not.
he does the fuck this, I'm out of here dimension door.
That's
You little
world.
You little shit.
You motherfucker. That asshole. Oh, I should have cursed him down.
He
Just
did the
for-
whole holy shit, no,
Ow.
we're not gonna win. He's not gonna win this, so he got the hell out of there.
Just for
Ow,
chuckles, can I roll in another occultism as he's noping out to just see if I could figure this thing out?
Yeah. Finally, please get a
Wow.
roll which works. This guy. Oh god no.
One.
Can I do another one?
While they're doing that, I'm going to do Ocean's Balm on Lieriel, where that nasty wax is. Get 18 healing.
28.
I'll start. Well, you
now
got the
that I
name.
saw the thing.
Yeah, you got the name. It's a candle, like a wax bay, which lures people in through the fascination.
Oh, it's Faye.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Damn, I was really looking forward to killing that thing.
And Lorian had it right. Like, and so did Jake. Just put up those candles.
It's gonna
The
be my
best weapon
next
for that
turn.
would be the Super Soaker.
When you said like I'm gonna cast and you had that line, it was like, oh god, you're just like doing a splash of water, and like you're gonna take it out. It's like,
Oh.
and I was just gonna end the combat with that, and just like getting just the F off.
Do you know what my next turn would have been?
Something like that.
Yep. I was going to yell orbit because with our control water spell, we can breathe underwater. So
Yeah.
that doesn't give us a problem.
Yeah.
That is true. I never thought about that.
You could,
Yes. I didn't want to say it in stream because it was meta. And like,
Yeah. Like,
I didn't want to meta pigeon it, damn it.
like it doesn't stop them, but it hurts them. And I was just going to go. They're a creature of like entrapping others. So if things turn bad, like
they prey on the weak.
they're
If
going to
we
get out of
make
there.
ourselves known as strong, they fuck off.
Yeah, too much hassle. And what you did there by taking off the darkness, and now it's exposed and all the bits. Yeah, just no. But again, if you just put him out and it's like, yeah, nah, it's a bit too much. And yeah, but they're a weird creature.
Damn it, Karsh. Lieriel really wanted to kill something today.
You know what they say? Death
And
today
this grave
keeps everything away.
Yeah, and again, I'm gonna Ocean's Bomb myself. Just
I guess
until
there
the
are some
fire-
pleasantly unconscious
until the fire
grave diggers
goes.
over there.
All right.
Happy Wednesday for today. This is actually a longer session that we do.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Um,
a
Gone a bit
little
later.
one.
But
Have the other two woken up yet?
the
GM,
other two will start to wake up with unknowing what's happened, but we'll end it here
XP.
with. Oh, yes,
It's
You
not
do
going to
XP.
be enough to level up.
I
it's not,
know,
but you will have XP. Just give me a sec. It wasn't
but
nothing.
number get bigger.
Number get bigger, go yay. Number get bigger, make happy drugs in my body.
Because
So,
because the
if
next
you give
one we
us
get
240.
size.
You're not getting 240 from it.
Or you could
But-
give us
but, you know-
240 anyway.
The 240 from like the rest of the hag cat. What was the hag fight?
Like 60.
And surviving
So-
that.
Surviving that. Yeah,
was like
we can
60.
do it off stream.
You guys can do the outros and I'll get the music set up.
Okay, well, I'll go first. I'm Jake Blazing Fury. I've been playing your semi-useful ringmaster of Circus Broken Chain, who, surprisingly enough, knew enough about fire tool and everything to keep out of the way of the fire, and knows how bad wax and fur hurts, because that would just be a pain.
Oh god, yeah. That
Yeah.
sounds bad.
Yeah. You can catch me over on the many socials. I'm trying to do socials a lot more often now. I actually finally did a buffer account, so I've got like 3 or 4 things queued up to go over. So hopefully we get all that stuff. Yes. Also Twitch, I have just done, and people who know streaming know how annoying this is. I have completely deleted my OBS. I am starting from scratch in my OBS. People who know me know how complicated my OBS is, so I want to start rebuilding that on stream so people can actually see how I do everything.
And it's going on to YouTube.
Yes, I actually uploaded on YouTube last night saying, this is my YouTube. I actually showed people, yes, I deleted this. But I actually use another version of another copy of OBS to record that, so I got 3 copies of OBS on my computer now, which is ridiculous. So yeah, that's me. Thank you. Who's next?
I think I'm next in the line.
Okay.
Hi everyone, I am Del. I have no idea what any of the words just said meant whatsoever. I have been playing Lieriel the Liberated, the Elven escape artist and cleric of Calistria. And yeah, you can't find me anywhere. I cease to exist after the cameras stop rolling. And if you think you have found me, you are in fact wrong, and please don't test me on that. That's all I got.
Okay.
Hi, I am Kay. I have been Uaine, the enchanting equine equilibrist. Not entirely helpful, couldn't figure out an occult roll today to save my horns. But yes, you can find me every Tuesday at Chaotic Wholesome or Chaotic Wholesome Presents, doing the Table Talk Show, where you do all things TTRPGs, from indies to intersectionality. Today, the Emergency Power Podcast returned. It was the Book 3 epilogue that aired, and I'm so excited to be back at that game. It is a Starfinder homebrew with a bunch of misfits, and it's good to be trying to save the galaxies again. Thursdays, Fridays, and sometimes Saturdays. Come on by, Cataclysm Presents. David, my co-GM, and I are playing our home game characters in Baldur's Gate 3, our first playthrough, which is co-op. It is bananas. There's been 2 TPKs already, and it's a good time. And yeah, I'm all over the internet doing various things. Lots of things are going to be announced soon, so please give me a follow at Damphyr. You're awesome. Thanks for hanging out.
Lorian?
That was so fucking eloquent. How do I follow it? I music occasionally. Listen. In all seriousness, I am. You can find me on YouTube at Lorian Ross. If you're one of the minutiae of people that use BlueSky, I'm also on there. But I usually just use it to keep up with my friends. So yeah, mainly YouTube. I've got stuff in the works. I have been for ages, and it's nearing completion. I have an album that I have finished writing finally, and is now in the mixing stage. I have someone to master it. I have someone to draw the art. It's all coming together. Hashtag soon.
Hashtag one day?
Hashtag this year.
Oh wait, it's the start of the year.
Yeah, first half of this year at least.
Yay!
And hi everybody, we're back. It's great to be back. That said, Chronicles still isn't back. Chronicles still isn't back. We're delaying our start to The Walking Dead. We're having issues getting it up and running, and I'm having to learn a new VTT from scratch because I want to try to run it off that because it's all set up there. But that said, we're back with our shows. It's great to be back. It's great to put it on games again, and it's really fun to do stuff like this. We are going to be raiding.
We aren't also live next week.
Oh yeah, yeah. We're not here live next week. We're not live. There is a local convention called CanCon, where I'm going down to a partner and going to have a lot of fun with. I've been going there for over 20 years, I would say. Not consecutively. I have missed several because I used to work with that weekend quite a lot, doing circus stuff. But it's great fun, and we're signed up to play RuneQuest and Rivers of London. I've been looking forward to Rivers of London for a long, long time. So yeah, next week, maybe not. I'll try to see if I can get some editing done and maybe upload or get something scheduled to maybe do a rerun of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle show, which was really good. But I think that's about everything. We're going to be raiding Fogo No Dungeon. I don't think we've ever raided them before. They are playing City of Mist. It looks like a very dark version of City of Mist. And also it looks like they're not in English. Crap, I should have read more. We'll raid them anyway. On Twitch we're raiding. Thank you for those viewers on YouTube as well. All our stuff's on YouTube. All our previous stuff's on YouTube. So if you're watching on Twitch, come on to YouTube and see all our stuff. There's a lot there. 5 years, almost 6 years of content now. So thank you everyone.
All with me. From the beginning at least.
Right from the beginning, yeah. Right from the beginning.
You can't get rid of me.
Daylight savings. Yes, we can. I know it's painful, but I'm so thankful for you being here. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, all the people here. Let's get out of here. Bye.
Bye.